Hi and welcome to the first free AI Says Calling course. This course will teach you how to book between 15 to 25 meetings on LinkedIn's DM with cold leads per month. I check on YouTube, there is no content like this one. My name is Daniel Calirgos. I have been running the first AI sales calling agency, and I have booked over 300 meetings in the last year for myself and also for other clients in my agency. So what we're going to cover in this course very quickly: lead generation. We're going to talk about scripts and copywriting. We're going to talk about how you can actually clone your voice, how you can actually clone and generate the AI video sales machine. We're also going to talk about metrics and reports. We're also going to talk about how you can actually deliver all of these sequences with AI videos, audio, image, and text on LinkedIn DMs. And of course, at the end, I'm going to give you a step-by-step process and a schedule that works for me, that actually helped me book my first 50 meetings in the first 3 months. I actually use this same system that I'm teaching you right now to book my first 50 meetings, right? Only after that, I actually automated all of this into a platform, okay? So a couple of things to finish. This course was recorded in 2024, so you will see that it has been 1 year already since that first recording, but all of the tools that I use, Sales Navigator, HGN, 11 apps, etc., all of the tools that I use still remain the same. I have not changed the tools. Maybe the layout is a little bit different, but again, it's very valuable today. And also, of course, I have taken inspiration into other very good outbound systems that I have actually adapted to the AI sales cloning framework that I have developed. In these 3-hour contents, I will tell you everything you need to know for somebody that is just starting. So this course is for somebody that has not made more than $3,000 per month in their online services, or somebody that has not made in all his career more than $30,000. If you are actually somebody that is making more than $3,000 per month, or somebody that have made more than $30,000 in all his online business career, then I will suggest for you to watch the other videos, which is going to appear at the end of this video, in which I will teach you how to actually automate everything that I'm showing you in this course. This course is 3 hours and it's an extremely very well detailed course. However, it has a lot of Excel sheets, Chrome extensions, PDF, and you need a lot of organization. By the end of this course, it will actually help you book 15 to 25 meetings per month on LinkedIn, but it will require you to invest at least 15 to 20 hours per week. And you will have to actually put some effort into organize everything that I'm giving to you. Okay, without further ado, welcome to the course. Watch it. I hope it's valuable for you. Okay, so welcome to the second module here, which is pretty much leads, hacks, and also request limits. Okay, I'm super excited to making this second module. Just some quick information. You need to have Sales Navigator if you want to actually prospect into LinkedIn. If you already know how to do these Sales Navigator filters and you use this regularly, maybe you can go fast. But nonetheless, I will suggest that you go and see all of this module, because maybe I do a couple of things that you don't. Okay, which is good that I can teach you. Okay, and if you already know everything, don't worry. Just like go fast to this module, and then you can go to the next module. Okay, so I'm going to quickly start here with pretty much just lead generation. Okay, so for someone that doesn't know, you can just click here in lead filtering, and then you can just filter the ICP that you want, or the people. So what I do, I'm just going to quickly go through what I do. I just try to talk to companies that are not so big, so up to 500 in my case. Usually I just put locations like United States, United Kingdom. So you can actually just choose whatever location you want. Okay, and also you can put not only location, but if you want, you can also put, let's say, cities. Okay, so Los Angeles, California, whatever. Okay, I also put Australia here. I try to put only countries, not just cities. And then let's go also with Singapore. Okay, so you can just put here the people that you want, and right now here is gonna be the number of people that have found. Okay, so I haven't done so many filters right now, so this is right now more than 43 million people. Just so you guys know, there's almost 1 billion people on LinkedIn
And the best countries are, first of all, United States, second, India, third, Brazil. Okay, but I do not prospect people from India. Then you can put here the functions or the correct titles. So for example, here I can put business and development, let's say manager if I want to, okay? Or sales development specialist, vegan, or representative, okay? Representative. Okay, so you can include and also you can exclude. So let's say, oh, I don't want to talk to, I don't know, sales manager. You can exclude here, and then you will not show this. Okay, so just for like this exercise, and you're gonna put these two people here, but usually you should put 4 or 5 filters of the people that you are looking. In my case, are BDRs, SDRs. So this is what I try to focus. Okay, senior level, I usually also put here people a little bit more like in the experience manager, owner, partner. Okay, but you can leave it this if you don't want to change it. Your current company, your current position, I don't really care about it. Industry, in my case, I usually put something like software development. Okay, but you can actually change this for your industry. Okay, but I usually do this. What else? Years of experience is something that is also, if you want to, you can put, okay, you know what, I don't want to speak with someone that has been like 20 years because maybe it's not open to new ideas or something like this. So you can put this, okay, let's say until 10 years, something like this. Okay. Of course, more filters you have, less people you're going to be able to reaching out. Okay. This is actually very cool. Okay. The groups here that you can add, and my recommendation is for you to look for groups that already are in your niche. So for example, there's a community of BDRs here, and you can select all the people, okay, that are in these groups. To be honest, if I already have, if you put some group here as a filter, it's already filtered, so you do not need to actually filter anything else, okay? So I'm not going to put it right now, but you can actually find groups on the LinkedIn groups, and then you can just put it here, and then actually will work very well, okay? So anyway, here is something very important that I do, which is something that is new actually in LinkedIn Sales Navigator, maybe 1-2 years. It's posted on LinkedIn, okay? So you can actually see here the number of people that has posted in the last 30 days, okay? So what I do this because you are going to be able to talking to active people on LinkedIn, which is what you want right now. Okay, so as you can see here, identify leads who have changed jobs in the next 90 days or have posted in the last 30 days. Okay, so this is very good. We have 60 and 89 results. This is actually too low. You should have at least 2-3K. So you can just, let's say, add more countries here or add more job titles here or add more industries here, and then this number will go up. Okay. So this is pretty much what I do right now. So this is one of the ways. And right now I'm going to continue telling you exactly what I do. But usually I also have a filter every time I filter. You will know this the first time, but usually what I also do when I filter is I put lead lists. Okay, so this is the people that I already have in my list, and I exclude all the people. Why I exclude all the people? Because I already have contact these people. Okay, so I do not want to contact them again. I want to be people that are not my first contact. Okay, because right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add all of these people. Okay, so I exclude people that I have here on my list before. Okay, so I also do this filter. Okay, let's say here you have, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 people. Then you can save research this here, and then it will appear here as already saved lead list, okay, or saved search list. Okay, so you can actually do this right now if you want. You can just click here and it's already saved. Okay, so what I want to do right now is I want to just show you a list that already have been made, or actually a saved search that I already have made. So I have already here, yeah. So for example, this is already like a search list that I have already done. Company headcount, all of these current jobs, all of this geography, the industry, the experience, and posted LinkedIn in the last 30 days. Okay. and of course you see it's plus 2K results. Okay, and then right now I'm also gonna exclude, okay, all the people. As you can see, all of these people are already in one of my lists. Okay, so this guy is already in the list that I did, let's say last week. So so this is also something good that you do not want. Okay, now one second. Okay, so what I have right now, okay, it's like I showed you before, it's a list of more than 2K people here. Okay, and I'm gonna just take away, like I said, the list people that already was saved. So I'm excluding all of the list. And then what I do is pretty simple. Okay, so for example, today is the 14th of August. Okay, so I'm just gonna, all of these people are very well filtered. Okay, so what I wanna do is I'm gonna select the 25 people that you can actually see here. Okay, and then I'm going to save into a list. You can create a new list here, so you can put, for example, 14/8, and then I don't know, if you are research fintech, you can just do 14th of August fintech list. Or if you're I don't know, selling something in the e-commerce, you could put e-commerce here. Or you're selling something in whatever other field, I don't know, like air HR or whatever. Okay, so anyway, so I already have my list saving. Okay, so the list that I will choose pretty much is already here saved. So it's this one already. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to save. So just to give you an example, you will just save in a new list. Let's say, I don't know, go for 14/18 fintech. So what you want is create a list, okay, and then you will see that this new list that you have created has 25 people, okay, and then you want to continue doing this and save 25 people at a time. Okay, now I want to save 25 people more. It goes to 50, okay, until you hit 200. Okay, so you're going to continue doing this, and then you go to number 3, and then number 4, 5, until 8, and then you will have 200. Okay, why you want to have 200? And usually you should do this on a Monday, because this is the maximum limit request of people that you can actually add in a week with Sales Navigator. Okay, so this is why you want to get to 200. Okay, so to save us some time, I already have my list here, okay, of BDRs. Okay, this is just was an example, so I'm gonna delete it. So I already have my list here of 200 people well segmented for today. Okay, so this is the list that you're gonna have right now. Okay, and the only thing that you need to do, and this will probably take you maybe 10 minutes, okay, is just add every one of these people to be your friend or to be your connection with this. So you go click and click connect, and you do not put anything here. Okay, the most important thing when you do an invitation is that you leave it like this. Okay, otherwise it's not good, and people will not respond very well. So you just start sending here, and then you send another one, and then you send another one, and then you send another one. Okay, now I already assume that you already have a LinkedIn account which you use. Okay, because if you are just creating a new account, the limited requests are going to be less than 200. Okay, and other people are not going to accept you. So I already assuming that at least you have maybe 1,000 followers or 1,000 people that you have already connected, and then you posted at least, I don't know, one time a week or something, and you actually follow. Okay, as a BDR, you should be doing this. Okay, so this is pretty much what you do, and this is pretty much how you're gonna request all of the people that you are that you want to have contact. Okay, so you should have at least 200 people that you should request here. You should finish with all of the list, and you're gonna pause here and then come back when I already done that. Okay, so I just finished sending all of the invitations. Okay, so as you see here, this is my list, and I sent here all of the invitations, and this invitation sent 4 minutes ago. Okay, so you're gonna do this with 200 people, so that means that it is 8 pages here, because it's 8 times 25 that you can actually do this. Okay, and then after that, you pretty much are set. You don't have to do anything. You just have to wait for at least usually 1 week, and then see how many people accepted you. And I'm gonna teach you exactly how to do this in a minute with the software that we have developed. Okay. Now, a couple of things that I wanna tell you. Okay, a couple of quickly hacks. Okay, first of all is the social selling index. Okay, is the link here, which I'm gonna show you right now. LinkedIn.com sales SSI. This is going to be on the PDF, don't worry. And then you can see here what is your index, okay? Ideally, you should be at least 50 out of 100, okay? So I'm 57, it is not bad. And the top 22%, maybe you're in 60, 70. The higher you are, the better. And this is good because it will allow you to appear more in front of people, to be able of reaching out to more people. Sometimes people say that when you are, I don't know, in like 90 or 100, you can actually request more than 200 people to be your connection on a week with Sales Navigator. So this is something that you can just like have an eye on it. And then the other link, which is actually pretty cool, is a link in My Network Invitation Manager, okay? And then you can see all of the people that you have sent it. So what I like to do is if someone I have sent my invitation for connection has not accepted me in more than 3 weeks, I just withdraw, okay? So you want to have this not so high. So if you have 500, 700, 800, LinkedIn will assume that you are spamming people, that you have a lot of people that you are trying to contact, and they're not accepting, and then it will not be good for your request connections. So you want to have at least a maximum of, let's say, 250, 300, and then if you have more than that and it's already been more than 2 or 3 weeks, in this case, for example, 2 months, you can just withdraw here all of the connections, okay, and then it's good. Okay, so this is something that you can also do. Okay, so finally, some very, very quick hacks besides what I just told you. So, for example, here I'm gonna quickly just tell you some other ways of you can have people. So the first we already see is Sales Navigator search. Okay, you can just do what I just did at the beginning. Okay, and look for people here in the lead category. Okay. The second one is group search. Okay, so you can just actually search for the people that have common groups with you. So you go here in groups, and then you can just search for the group of people in your niche, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, so this is something that I would recommend everyone to do it, just to make an idea. Let's say fintech group or something, and then you can actually start searching for the groups here. Okay, here search for other groups that you can actually enter, and then you have a lot of groups here, okay, that you can see. And then when you go into these groups, you can actually start to filter people that are here as a connection. So for example, this one has 51 members, so you can actually just view all of the people here, and this could be a good lead source. Okay, and then again, you can filter this here in lead search navigation with the lead filter when you go here to groups. Okay. Second, what I actually like to do is look at competitors. So for example, I mean, I don't know, if you are in the fintech world, there is the creator of Nubank. No, let's do something better. Let's go with sales. So let's say you are trying to be a reference in sales. So you can just put someone that you think. Wait, let me quickly search. I don't know. Let's go with a competitor that you think that it's posting a lot. Okay, and then once you search of all of LinkedIn, yes, and then you can see the post that this person has. Okay, so for example, Max Firestone. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so this guy, for example, Matt Firestone, okay, his reference on sales, he has 21,000 followers, okay? And so what you can actually do here is you can just see the posts that he did. For example, this post was 17 hours ago, okay? You can actually see the whole post, okay? And then you can see, oh, you know what? This guy has 236 people that liked the post. So these are also potential leads, because there are also people that are interested in the subject that you are selling, which is in this case, for example, sales. Okay, so you can do this with a lot of other niches as well, and you have one more channel for leads acquisition. Okay, and finally, you can also come here just to my network, and then LinkedIn will also like recommended people that you can actually see as potential leads. So in this case, he's also recommending me people of the in the sales niche, okay, that I can reach out here. Okay, so there you go. You can actually start with Sales Navigator with the leads. You can actually go with the groups here, search the groups that I told you. Then you can actually, like I said before, search for here LinkedIn recommendations. Or if you want, you can also see for influencers or people that have massive followers, and then you can actually see the people that engage in the post of these massive influencers, and then you can reach out to these people. Okay, so this is some of the ways that you can get the leads. Great. So I will see you in the next module. This was actually probably, if you already knew some of this information, don't worry. We will explain the next concepts in the next modules. Okay, see you there. Okay, welcome to the model of the cadence sequence and script copywriting creation. Okay, so this module is very interesting because we're going to see is pretty much what you need to do, okay, to take a lead and take it to all the different 4 stages until you can actually book the appointment. Okay, so we want to encourage the prospects, okay, to convert to these 4 stages that we have created. Okay, so pretty much the configuration is as follows. There are 4 conversion stages for outbound conversion, in LinkedIn. I can actually put here LinkedIn. So the first one is request to connection. Okay, so this is a lead that you have never contact, and how you can turn it into a connection. Then you're going to be taking this lead from connection to engage. You can put interest or connection to engage here, okay, which is from A to B. Then you're going to take it from engage to a Calendly. So it's pretty much when you're going to send your Calendly link, or your other company that will book appointments is Calendly, or like another company that helps you with booking appointments. And then finally, of course, you send your calendar link, and then they need to book. Okay, so this is the last stage. Okay, so each stage requires the prospects to be exposed to a specific type of stimulus. Okay, this is pretty much what we're gonna teach you right now. Okay, again, you might have done this in all of other different ways, but we're focused in the methodology that is working with us. Okay, please do not copy the same examples that we're going to show you word for word. Try to think for yourself and try to just like change it, okay, to your specific situation, and adapt it to your niche, to your leads, to the product, the service that you're offering. Okay, this is pretty important. Okay, so the first stage is like again, request from connection. Pretty much what we want to do is how you can actually get the people to accept your request. Okay, you're going to be able of sending 200 requests per week, as we saw in the first modules. Okay, and you want at least 65% of people that accept it. You're going to see this in the KPIs module. And the way that you can increase the number of people that accept your connection is by content. So you can post on LinkedIn or give away free tips, join a group on LinkedIn and start posting there, having a good number of followers. So I recommend minimum 1,000 followers, ideally 2, 3, 4, 5,000 plus. And of course, you have a very good professional profile. A good picture of yourself, what you're doing. If you're a BDR, if you're working in a company, you are already doing this. But nonetheless, this is important to get the number of acceptance, at least 65, ideally 70, 80% of people that you request a connection will accept you. This also will vary on the time of person that you are talking. Okay, so well, there's a lot of things here that we're going to cover. So anyway, now the second stage is interesting to engage or connection to engage. So here what you're going to do is you're going to start with the basic stimulus, which is going to be a Trojan horse permission message, and this is going to be delivered by video. Okay, it's a Trojan horse because it's a message. It's a video, sorry, in which you're going to be able of asking the permission for pitch them. Okay, and this is very important because a lot of people just start texting right away when they have a new request, and they start just to pretty much sell whatever they're selling, and this is not good. What you want to do is create a sense of let's say control to your lead, that they have the control in which if you want me to or if I can talk to you or not. Okay, this is what you want, and this is what no one is actually doing. We do it, and it works very well, and it's the best of video. Okay, on LinkedIn you can actually do this, and of course you will also do a follow-up with this. It used to be 2 or 3 message after the first Trojan horse permission message, but we only have now 1 follow-up message, because then otherwise you're going to be too aggressive, and you don't want this. Okay, so again, you're going to do a Trojan horse permission message, which is, hey, how's it going? We're going to explain you how you work in a second, and then 1 message which is going to be actually a voice message. Okay, and this is important. This is a format that we're going to cover. Okay, so first video, second voice message as a follow-up. Okay, after that, the person will give you permission, and I will explain exactly what you're going to do and what the person is going to do to give you permission. And after that, you can actually start with the evergreen native video, which is pretty much the video of your offer. So you're going to pitch them in a video. It's very important, again, there is a video that is personalized, and we want to teach you how to do this with AI, and there is native. Okay, so it has to be sent in LinkedIn, and the person has to see this in LinkedIn. You cannot send a link, otherwise it will not work, and it will mess all of your KPIs that we're going to see. Okay, so then after you send the first video asking if you can send your pitch, you have one more follow-up, and then the person accepts. You are going to send your offer, and then of course you're going to be able of having up to 7 follow-up message. Okay, message, GIF, and memes also with the name of your lead. Okay, so I'm going to also go through this. And 7, you might think that is too much, but no. A lot of the people that you message, they do not actually see or read your message, or they're busy. So it's good to have follow-ups, because they just want to talk to you, but they don't have the time. And with the follow-ups, you will actually be able of having way more responses. Okay. After that, after you send the offer pitch and the follow-ups, they will reply, and then you can actually send your LinkedIn calendar with a text, of course, that goes together. And same thing, if the person don't book it for whatever reason, you can just go with the follow-ups, give them memes, professional memes. Why? Because again, people just are busy all the time, and if they already agree for you to send a calendar, that means that they really want to talk to you, but maybe they just didn't have time to look at the link. Okay, so in this model, we're going to go to the created of all of these steps. So first is the Trojan horse permission message, which is in a video format. Okay, then it's the Trojan horse follow-ups, which is actually is only 1 follow-up here, which is in the format of a voice message. Okay, then it's the evergreen native VSL, which is pretty much one of the most important videos, which is your pitch video, which is going to be in the format of the video. Okay, then the 7 follow-ups change for your video, which also includes GIF and memes. After that, calendar link, how you are going to send the calendar link with the message text, okay, to encourage them to book the call on a calendar. And finally, of course, the 7 again follow-ups with GIF and memes for the people that already using the calendar. Okay, so this is pretty much what we're going to cover in this. And please, I'm going to give you a lot of script text and copywriting, but do not copy do not copy this exactly as I'm telling you. Change for your niche. Okay, so First thing, okay. The Trojan horse permission is the first contact on your LinkedIn, okay, to start a conversation. Okay, it's a personalized video, and the best way to do it, it's with personalization and disruption and curiosity, okay. And you're gonna do this through a video. So if the person receives a video, the first thing that's gonna happen is that it's going to be disruptive because many people do this. They're going to be curious about what it is because, again, many people do this and they want to know. And of course, the personalization with AI is going to be the final touch for them to actually reply. Okay, and you're going to see in the KPIs module how good what is the percentage of people that reply to this. Okay, so this is the first step to convert someone from interest to engage. Is to ask their permission to pitch them. Okay, to do this, we use something I call the Trojan horse permission message. Okay, so this is pretty much a selfie video, maximum 30 seconds. Okay, and I will show you exactly how you're gonna create it. Of course, you're gonna do this with the AI, but nonetheless, you need to have the full idea of how you can create this to later apply AI for the scripts and everything. Okay, so the structure is as follows. Okay, you're gonna ask a no-brainer question. Okay, related, of course, to the niche. So, for example, again, I'm in the appointment booking niche, so I can ask how many appointments are you booking a month. If you are in the fintech or whatever, you can ask what platform are you using to make your payments. It's a very, very simple question. You can be transparent. If you want, you can be saying, you know what, this is actually a message because I want to pitch you, but I don't want to not want to do it without your permission. So I would like you to give me permission to do it. Okay, and then you have to ask for a call to action, and in this case, it's the thumbs up because it's the thing that works the best. Okay. You don't want to ask 2, 3, 4, 5 things at the same time because the person needs to know exactly what you want. So you can only ask for one thing, and that thing is a thumbs up. Okay. So at the end, what you want is they give you the thumbs up so you can follow up into the stages. Okay, and this is where AI comes from. So you're gonna use 4 variables of personalization, okay, in the video, okay, which is name, company, job title, and city. And then we're gonna teach you how to do this when we go to the scripts and the AI generated scripts and the AI generated videos. But you need to use these 4 variables, okay, when you send this video, okay, and it has to be a video. It cannot be a text or a voice message because it will not work. It has to be your face and it has to be all of this. Okay, so some keys to deliver for the AI avatar creation. We are also gonna talk a little bit about this when we go to the AI avatar creation, but on voice cloning platform. But just for you to know, okay, it needs to sound like you're reaching to a friend. You need to be excited to reach to him. You need to sound happy, okay, like really I have some opportunity that is going to change your life because again you have a good offer on hands. um, of course, you have to pretty much imagine and feel that if they book with you, you can actually improve a lot of their career. You need to smile a lot, and this is something that we're gonna do when we create the avatar. Look at the camera again when we create the avatar, and this is something that sometimes I did when I created my avatar, which is I put my thumbs up, and this is also good because the avatar will replicate it, and in some part of the AI generated video, your avatar will be putting the thumbs up, and this is good because it reinforces the call to action that you want from your lead. Okay, it has to sound casual, and again, I want to teach you how to do this when we do some voice cloning. And the best part is that it doesn't have to sound scripted. Okay, so again, when we do the voice cloning, we're gonna be able to setting up very, very casual voice, relaxed way to deliver this script. Okay, and please, it has to be maximum 3 seconds, 3 seconds or less. Okay, so again, it should feel natural into the conversation, and you cannot make it more than 3 seconds. Okay, I give some examples here. Okay, I will show you the examples that I'm gonna be here, so you can actually see what I use here. These are some examples of some people that I'm sending this message. Of course, they're all AI avatar creation, but you cannot actually see the difference. And actually, I keep improving as the platform grows. So I try different formats and see how it works. This one, and I don't try anymore. Now I'm going more with this format or this format. Okay, but again, probably I use this to book with you, so you could see how it works. No, we're not here. Oh, yeah. So now continue here, so you can see the example here. And my suggestion is to see the script, actually build the script before you use the AI platform, okay, and test it a little bit with the cloning voice, see if you like it or not. You can send it to a friend, to a family member, or someone that will give you good positive feedback. Okay, but again, you can see the scripts that I have used here, and pretty much what you need for the structure is all of this, which is pretty easy to do. Okay, because we're also teaching you how to do this in adaptive models. Okay. Okay, so finally, and the last thing is, remember the call to action is the thumbs up. We do not want to ask them a question or anything else. We just want them to send the thumbs up. And by sending this, we're moving them forward the next step. Okay? And the action has to be as simple as possible. Okay? So, okay, you can actually see the videos that I do have here as examples. This is the structure, and you can start creating your script for the Trojan horse permission message creation. Okay, good. So when you have done that, we can continue here. Then you're gonna do a follow-up message. Okay, so a lot of times people will not respond to the first message. Again, we're gonna teach you how people will see it. Some people will see it, some people will not see it. We explained this in the KPIs module, but at least 60% of people should see the message. Okay, but some people will not respond, and then you need to do a follow-up. Okay, and that follow-up pretty much is just one more step. Okay, again, I did 3, 4, 5, and 1 is better. And this is pretty much just a sequence in which the first thing you need to do is it has to be simple and short, and it has to be a voice. Okay, so the goal is to get them watch the video. Okay, because a lot of people did not watch the video because they don't know who you are, or because maybe they arrived and then a lot of other people texted and they forgot. So the only goal with the Trojan horse follow-up sequence or voice message, actually, it's for them to watch the video. Okay, so here are some examples. Hey, first name, is the verb cool to you? Hey, first name, is the permission granted or not? Hey, first name, did you watch the video I sent? Okay, so you can use this. This will awake curiosity in the person. Okay, and it has to be in a voice note, because again, they will say voice note, and this will also encourage curiosity in this person. Okay, so you see, you send the first video 30 seconds, and then you send this. This should be like 3 or 4, maximum 5-second video of a voice message. Sorry, 5-second voice message that you will send to the person. Okay, and you want to do this after 24 hours of the first video. Okay, so you should just leave one day, and then you can just do it. Okay, I can actually put it here. Key points: 24 hours after the video. Okay. Okay, and of course, if you're sending this on a Friday, you can just send the follow-up on that Monday. Okay, very, very easy stuff. Okay. Okay, then after that person responds again with a follow-up, which is just a thumbs up, then you can actually do the evergreen native VSL, which is pretty much the pitch that you want them to see. Okay, so we have the green light to send the pitch, and the pitch from my point of view should not be more than 1.5 minutes. Okay, so 90 seconds should be the maximum. Oh, Daniel, but I cannot do it in more than 90 seconds. People will not see it if you do not do it in 90 seconds or less. Okay, you need to talk very easily about your offer and your results that you have achieved with other clients. That's it. Okay, it's the format has to be video in in vertical, okay, and it should be maximum 1.5 minutes, okay, and you should explain your offer and also talk about some social proof. So let's go to how you can create this. Okay, so no, this is not here. Okay, so introduction for creating the evergreen native video. Okay, so if someone gives you permission, again, you should do this in no more than 1.5 seconds or shorter, and you need to explain briefly what it is. You have to send it as the first video on LinkedIn, okay? So people will actually see it on LinkedIn and they will not go to another link. If they have to click, they will get distracted and they will not do it. So you have to send it, and I will exactly tell you how you to send it in the AI delivery videos module, okay? The call to action is going to be the same. What you want them to do is you want them to send a thumbs up again so you can share your calendar link and they move on to the third stage. Okay, so everything that you're doing is again to move along the lead through all of the stages with the call to action. Okay, and then you can send this video as soon as the AI generated platform will release it. Okay, some platforms can take up to 48 hours, but the one that I recommended usually will be between 24, 26 hours. Do not worry. Okay, if the person replies quickly, you go, you make the video, and then you wait, and you will not lose the person. Why? Because of the personalization and the curiosity and everything that we have tested so far. Okay, so the structure of the script, and again, I'm going to give you some examples, but the structure of the script has to be this. You use at least 3 variables of personalization. Okay, so you're gonna use name, company, of your title. This is good. You could be, for example, hey, you know what, Daniel? Thank you for allowing me to pitch you. The reason why I'm actually pitching you is because I saw that you work at Turkey as a founder, and I think I can help you based on what I have researched on Turkey. Okay, so you can use this a lot of times, these variables a lot of times, and it's good because it's personalized. Tell who you are, state your offer very simple and to the point. Okay, try to make a risk reversal. Like, for example, we guarantee this, or we offer 2 months of free trial, or whatever. Try to talk about your results. What is the ideal outcome of working with you, that you want to explain this in a demo call. And again, you need to ask them for the call to action with a thumbs up. Okay, and of course you don't have to resort to talk about your offer, but probably you also want to have a lot of other clients, so you can talk about this. Okay, so some key points here: be concise and to the point, talk a high level, okay, and don't try to go into too much details. People do not want details, people want solutions. That's the only thing they want. Max must be a maximum of 1.5 minutes, okay? And this is the thing. Daniel, I already have the video of the company, which is a 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes video. People want to talk to people, not to a makeup video that has been made, for the marketing area. So if you want to show them results in the demo. In this pitch, you need to speak. We have worked with this client and the other client, and we have get this result and this result. This is all scripted. So do not worry about showing something else or showing your computer. Don't do this. You will see, the person will see your face and will listen to your words. And again, you will sound convincing, because this is going to be what happened when we set up your voice cloning and the AI avatar. So don't worry, just trust the process. People will want this, okay? Again, the call to action is the thumbs up. We do not ask them any question. We do not tell them to do nothing but the thumbs up, because this is the repeatable action that we're going to ask along the process, because it's super simple, okay? And then you are also going to accompany that test with a very simple text. Please change this, don't copy as it is, but it's pretty much, hey, first name, thank you very much, that's made my day. And so I'm sending you a quite menu video that breaks down the result that we have got for others, and then you can put your SAP here, and I will briefly explain how it works and our secret sauce for result. Have a watch. If you like what you see, just drop me another thumbs or whatever, etc. Okay? Let's say that the video generate third platform took 1 day to make the video. So the person replied, you made the video, and it took 24 hours. Do not worry, you can start with something about sorry about the late first name. I could not reply sooner, but don't worry, I'll send you a quick 1 minute. Okay, do not worry about losing a client or losing a lead because you took 1 day to respond. This is not going to happen, especially when the personalization and especially with the follow-ups. Okay, there are some examples that I also put here for you to see here. So here you're gonna see the offer also that I'm making. So some people, and again it has to be personalized with the 3 variables. I'm gonna add more examples here. But again, it's concise, it's to the point, it has to talk about your results, try to be risk averse, the outcome that you want, personalized for the ICP, and at the end, always ask for just one very simple call to action. Okay? Last thing, you're going to send this video again from your camera cell phone. LinkedIn doesn't allow to send these videos on desktop. Okay, so just make sure some stuff. When all of your videos are going to be saved with the name of your lead. This is going to happen when we create the videos in the AI generator platform. When you're going to download the videos in your cell phone, and we're going to also explain how you can do this with the AI delivery videos part. And then for you to find the video, we're going to show you this, but you can just type the name of your lead, and then you will see the video, and then you will show, and then you will send it. Okay, it's all going to explain the module of AI delivery videos. Okay, and the most important thing is please make sure that the video is actually sent. Okay, usually LinkedIn takes between 10 seconds to 20, 25, depending on of your internet speed, up to 30 seconds to send the video. So you have to stay with the message open and the conversation of your lead for at least 10, 20, 30 seconds until it has been completely sent. If you close before the video has finished sending, it won't actually send. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Stay there, wait, it finished, and then you can go to the next one. Okay, here are the examples. Here's where you need to, the key points, and here's the structure of the script. Okay, great. So let's go with the next stage. Okay, so now we go with number 4, which is the follow-ups. Okay, so you send the video and the person didn't respond. What do? You just hit it with the follow-ups. Okay, so once your video has been sent, if the person don't respond, you will need to do the follow-ups. And in this case, we go up to 7 follow-ups, and 7 I don't know if you have done this, but you might think that it's a lot. It is not a lot. Like again, people just are busy, and you need to just keep talking to these people until they respond yes or until they respond no. Okay, it's very basic. So what we pretty much do here is very simple. After you have seen the video, you want to do 7 follow-ups, and it's going to be like this. The first follow-up is only text, the second follow-up is only text, and the third follow-up to the 7 follow-up is going to be text and memes. Why? Because you also want to put some humor into the person, and this helps a lot. Okay, again, you think it's much extreme, but no, it's the only way to get good results. Okay, follow-ups 1 and 2 should be 12 and 24 hours after that. Okay, it's a simple text. You're just going to type the name of the person. That's it. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 should be sent 48 hours after the previous message, so you can actually leave 1 day for the other follow-ups. Okay, here are some examples. These are simple text messages, just bumping the video. They don't require much thought or creativity. 3 to 6 words. It's simple for them to re-engage, to watch the video, and let you know what is happening. Okay, so something that I like to do is thoughts on that first video. Was it that bad? What do you think? Did you see it? Something like this. Okay, nothing more than that. Please do not write again like a 6-7 text, because it's the last thing you want to do. Okay, you can write here yours, and then the follow-ups is just pretty much some text plus memes. Okay, So these are cultural, relevant for your niche, okay, introducing some humor and should be funny, but the goal is always to get them to reply, not to make them laugh. Okay, you should always focus on the word. And should be, of course, appropriate, okay? You should not put some memes that are inappropriate, okay? And then to create your memes, you can just go to the meme generator here. This is a link that you can actually, let's go here, that you can actually see, and it will generate the memes that you want. You can put here whatever, you can just save here, and then you can just send it. And here are also some examples of the memes that I use. These are relevant mostly for book appointments. So this is just never give up. I don't know, unleash the follow-ups, not open the video, watching the video, stuff like this. You can create this here. Very simple for your niche. Okay, you have a ton of different possible pictures that you can or search all memes templates here. Okay, so you create this, and then it's very simple. Just send the meme with the text. Okay, and this is a accompanying text that you can use for the follow-ups 3 to 7, which is pretty much just gonna drop this here, and then you just send the text, the meme, sorry, and getting on here, where we were, I don't know, first name and stuff like this. Again, very simple stuff. And to illustrate a little bit about what we're talking right now, other people are replying here actually. So anyway, but so let's see, I just sent some videos here. So for example, here, thoughts on the video after I send the video. Then what else? Still with me. Anyway, just thoughts on the video, and this is just a second sequence. So, here for example, never get up. In this case, already sent two memes. Okay. And just to see the whole cadence, here was the first video asking for permission. He gave me the thumbs up. I sent the text and my offer of one video. Then he hasn't replied yet, so I'm making the follow-ups until he replies. And I send him the calendar link. Someone that, for example, is a little bit more right the road. I think Joshua, for example. So I send the first video asking for permission. He sent a thumbs up. Then I send my offer. Then he didn't reply. Then I do the follow-up, and now he replies. So now I can actually send my calendar link and move forward to the process. Okay. So this is how it's going to be looking for you as well. Okay, so this is the follow-ups for the offer video. We're just finishing here. After the person sends you a thumbs up, then you just send the calendar link, which is important that you have a calendar link. Okay, we're just gonna quickly see the calendar link just to finish here. You have created already a calendar link. In my case, I send you the calendar link to make an appointment, and you just send something very, very, very simple and not pressured. The idea here is to that a person thinks and see that it's a very, very relaxed conversation, that you're not going to be like, bye, bye, bye. So you can take something like nice one, grab a time, we can break down what we do. Don't worry, it's a low pressure call phone or demo. You don't have to worry about paying or anything. And then you can just put here your calendar link, and that's it. Okay, very simple. And then if the person don't reply, you can also just do the 7 follow-ups, which it can be similar to the ones that we did before, and it's the same thing. 2 follow-up simple text, then 7 text memes with memes with text here. Again, same thing, 1 or 2 between 12 and 24 hours, and from 3 to 7 should be living one day. And then again, some just examples. Any of those times work for you. Let's get it busy today, something like this. Okay, again, some memes relevant to your niche and stuff like this, and some accompanying text. You can see here some examples as well. I'm done over here. Can see you on the calendar yet. Free Zoom, stuff like this. Okay, so more follow-ups relevant to the person has not booked yet, instead of the person have not watched the video. Okay, and then they book the meeting, and that's it. You have them in your last stage. Okay, and if you have configured the calendar link will automatically remind the person 1 day before, 2 days before, with a text message or whatever, that they need to appear to the call. Okay, So this is pretty much what we do. You can also see all of the examples. Like I told you here, it's very, very simple, and it's the power of the crypto lead methodology, which is personalization but simplicity at the same time. Okay. Now we can talk a lot about the negative or positive replies, how you can handle all of this. But I don't want to make this video super long, so I'm going to make another video just about replies. But just for you to know, in all of these stages, there are a lot of people that will say a lot of things that this is not for me, I'm super busy, I'm not a decision maker, or whatever, and you need to know what to say. So I'm going to make another video about how to handle objections. Also, of course, all of the objections are going to be scripted but personalized for the person that is talking to you, and this no longer requires video. You could do this only on text. Okay. Last thing, very important. Okay, a positive reply. I wanna say something that you wanna see on the model as well. But the positive reply, it's anything that the person is not saying no, not interested, or please stop texting. If the person says whatever else or anything else than that, it's a positive reply, and then you can put it in the next stage, which is engage, and then you can just, again, we want to show you the script for the replies and then the follow-ups as well. Okay, so that's the model. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Okay, so now we're in the module in which we're going to teach you exactly how you can use the text tool for generator scripts to the AI videos. Okay, so remember that you already did this here. Okay, and just something very important. Okay, you can, every time you use the scrapper, okay, it will download the leads, and it will show you the status in that time. Okay, so you can actually download the scrapper for leads in 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and if any of these leads is in invitation accept or receive message, that means that you have not contacted that person. Okay, so it's important for you to actually check the 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago people. And if any of this is in invitation accept here, that means that you can actually talk to this person and you can add it to the list. Okay. Anyway, so what you want to do right now is here it was actually name, job, then it was connection here, and then location and account. You just want to delete this. Okay, so you just go and delete the part of the location that was connection that was here before. Okay. And then you have these 4 variables. Okay, now you already did your script, okay, asking for permission. So this is the script that you did. Okay, and then in the script, remember, we had 4 variables: name, account, which is company, job, and location. Okay, and then you're gonna be saying 2 times the name of the person and 2 times the company of the person. Okay, this is the question here, okay, which you can actually personalize for your niche that we also talked to before. Okay, so this is the question that you can personalize. And so if you're selling something else, you're gonna say another question. Okay, but the main structure of the script is like this. In my case, because I help people book appointments, I will use this question. Okay, so great. So now you have here name, your location, account, and then the only thing you have to do is you're gonna just pretty much delete everyone that did not accept or send you a message. Okay, so the person that went with people's invitation sent that didn't accept, you have to delete it. Okay, and the people that accepted me or I sent me something were 123. Okay, from that 200 people that we saw, okay, in the second model or the third model. Okay, and now the only thing you have to do is just copy all of this into this tech tool that we already did, that has exactly the same position, and then you come here and paste it, and in 1 second you already have all the personalized script for absolutely everyone that you're going to use to do the AI video generation. Okay, so just as let's see, a test. Okay, so this person is Suri, is a business developer representative, lives in London, England, and works in Intelex. So let's see if it did it correctly. We're gonna just copy this person, and then you will see already the personalization. Hey Suri, name, okay. Thanks for accepting my request, data at Intellex Technologies ULIS. Okay, so the account, perfect, is the company. Okay, job, business developer representative, perfect, in London. Great. So it also got the city. Okay, and then here, account also, it will tell you about the company that she works. And last but not least, we'll say the name again here, Suri. Okay, so that's pretty great. So in a matter of seconds, you just created 123 personalized script with the 4 variables with this tech tool that we just did. Okay, so this also is going to be available for you to download it into that methodology, and now you have the script. So you have this personalized script, you have the leads of the people that accepted, and the LinkedIn URL and everything. And now we're going to go to the next video, which is pretty much how you're going to be able of generate the voices and generate the image for the video. Okay, so see you in the next video. Guys, one more thing about the generated AI scripted. Okay, so for example, I just copy here all of these that are going to be generated right now, and a lot of these are very like long titles. So for example, instead of sales representative, I just change it to SDR here, and did the middle sense also here in the script. Same thing here. I don't need MS, so I just put the BDR and that's it. And you just need to make sure, okay, that it says something and like a human. For example, if you start United Kingdom, it says something like Greater United Kingdom and whatever, then you just need to delete and filter. Here, for example, it says Philadelphia. Okay, so it says something like Greater Philadelphia, just like delete it, and don't worry, it's only gonna use the first city. Okay, and also the same here. So, for example, you don't need this, can delete this. Also here, remember everything that is gonna be in the script. The AI is gonna say it, so you do not need to lose credits and also say all of this. Okay, so just remember to filter and the job title, the location of the company before you have all of the scripts here being generated. Okay, that's it. Very simple stuff, but important stuff as well. So you can just like make it small, and if you can just delete some parts, which is like a human will talk, do it like this. Okay, so that's it. Hello guys, welcome to the module of AI generator for voice cloning and generating your API. Right away, I want you to start telling you that this probably right now where you're looking, it's the best platform right now in the world for voice cloning. It's 11 labs, and there are others there, but without a doubt, this is by far the best one. Okay, in my humble opinion. Okay, as we will see in the module of AI generated videos, you also have a lot, and the best one that I recommend is the one that it has the most cost benefit. Okay, but this one, it is by far the best one right now in the market, and it's pretty much it is not even like close to the other ones in my opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna show you from scratch how you can actually use this 11 Labs platform for make your cloning voice. Okay, now the first thing I want to say is that you need an AI generated platform, but you do not actually need a voice clone generated platform. Okay, you could, if you want, use the voice cloning from that AI generated platform because they also have it, but it will not be as good as using 11 Labs. Okay, so the best thing that you can do is use 11 Labs and then integrate, and I want to show you how with the AI generated platform, which is HeyGen. Okay, HeyGen is the one that I'm using for AI, and 11 Labs is the one that I'm using for voice. But this is by far the best. Okay, so what I want you to I want to show you exactly from scratch how I will do it. I already have an account, okay, but I want to do an account again with you so I can show you how it is done, okay? And I don't think it will take much time. So the first thing that you need to know is about, you have a lot of things here, but pretty much we're going to just use the basic, which is text to speech, okay, and voice cloning. Okay, this is pretty much what we're gonna do. You could also do speech to speech if you want to, but it would not make sense right now because you want to just scale. So it's pretty much just text to speech. Okay, you could also translate your voice to another language, and this is actually amazing. But again, right now, probably you do not need to do that, but you could if you want. Okay, so let's go here with pricing. Okay, so first of all, you can start without nothing just to test how it is, okay? And it's gonna give you 10 minutes. So if you wanna do it, just test it with 10 minutes, okay? Then you have here our 4 prices, okay? Um, I'm in right now. I'm actually in the pro plan, okay, which is $82 a month, okay. But if you want, you can also again go with free and then look how it is started or created. The main difference is pretty much the number of credits, okay, that you have a month, and of course, most capacity for the voice cloning and a little bit more of a professional voice cloning. Okay, so my recommendation is that if you want, just test here the plan that is completely free, but right away, at least go to this creator plan, which is $18 a month. And again, guys, you need to understand that you need to invest. Okay, if you want to get results, and $18 a month, it's really nothing. Okay, it's really nothing. And the platform, if you get the yearly plan, it will give you even 2 months for free. So it's really good. Okay, and after that, it goes to 22. You will get 100 minutes here, almost 2 hours. Okay, and here you will start to having the professional voice cloning options. Okay, now to be completely honest, the one that I use is this one, okay, which is the pro. You guys are PTRs, SDRs, you're booking appointments, so you are pros, so you need to get into the pro plan here. Why? Because it gives you 500 minutes, and I guarantee you that for LinkedIn approach you will not need more than 500 minutes. Okay, let's make quickly just some numbers here. So let's say that you add 800 people. Okay, of these 800 people, 600 people, I'm talking monthly. Okay, so you add on LinkedIn 800 new people. Of these 800 new people, 600 new people are going to accept you. You're going to do a 30-second video for each of these 600 people. Okay, so it is 300 minutes right there. And then you're going to do some follow-up videos that could go from 1 minute to 1 minute and a half to the people that reply. I'm going to explain all of this in the scripts, or maybe you already saw this in the other models. Okay, so roughly you will need between 420 minutes to 450 minutes at maximum, okay, to talk to absolutely everyone with 11 laps. So you will not hit 500 minutes at all. So this will be the ideal plan for you. And again, if you go to this yearly plan, you will hit 2 months for free, okay, which is pretty cool. Okay, but again, if you want to start with the other ones, you start with the other ones and see the difference. You can just test the Hey Jane voice generator, and then there's 11 labs, and I think the 11 labs is 2 orders of magnitude better. Okay, anyway, for purpose, I already have this plan. I recommend you this plan right away, but you can test the other ones, and then we're going to start with this one just to see, for you to see how it is. Okay, so this is very simple. You just sync up here with your Google email here. Nothing new here, and then that's it. You already signed. You can test some capabilities, but I already have tested. Oh, see, I was already in the free plan and they gave me 10,000. Now I will upload it, but it's pretty much the same thing that you will have. You will get with 10,000 credits, so 10 minutes, and then you will upload it. Okay. So because I already have a plan, I will just get here monthly, but I would recommend you again to use annually and to use this one. So let's just subscribe here very easily. And then I will put here my information. I will go back with you after I finish, okay? Okay, so I already paid here, and now we have here in the welcome page of 11 Labs. Okay, so anyway, if you can, again, I got the 2 hours plan because I already have the 5 hours per month, but again, I recommend you at least, no, 5 hours per month, no, it's like close to 10 hours per month. Okay, close to 10 hours per month plan. Anyway, I'm gonna close here because I already know how to do it. Here you can also see the use of your plan. So you have here the credits, okay, and the number of days that you need to use this credit, okay. Then here it has speech, voice, sound effects. So the first thing we're going to do right now is just go here and voices, and then my voices. Okay, and then you have here a lot of voices that you can actually choose, but you want to use your own because otherwise what's the point? So you can just click here and add my voice. Okay, so now my recommendation is that you can have an instant voice cloning with the free plans, but if you, again, for you as a professional, you should go the professional voice cloning. Okay. So anyway, you can read later what is this, but this is create a more realistic detailed replica of your voice, and it really is like your voice. I have an accent, so it replicates the accent, everything, the intonation. It's amazing when you actually want to clone your voice. So you just quickly go to professional voice cloning. It gives you some voice information. You can just read all of this, but of course, pretty much basic stuff. When you record, you're not going to record it right now, so I'm going to show you how you can do this, but you can actually read all of this if you want to. Okay, so noise free, room acoustics, volume control, anyway, all of this. You can read this later. And here is the part which it gets pretty cool. So you can just say, for example, I'm gonna go Daniel, professional voice, 11 laps backup, because I already have another account. So this is how it's gonna be shown. Okay, the language is in English, but you can change. And here you're gonna upload. Okay, what are you going to upload? You're gonna upload all of your recording of the voices that you, all of the recording, yes, of a speech that you have done. So pretty much what you need to do right now is you just need to talk at least 30 minutes and record this on your cell phone with good quality. So just go into a quiet space and then start talking for 30 minutes about whatever you want to do. This, you have an iPhone, an Android, you have a record application that you can just record 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever. Here it says that 3 hours is optimal. Okay, so you can just record 3 hours if you want. I will do 30 minutes pretty much. Okay, and then you just upload here the files. Okay, so you just like download it from your cell phone to the computer, and then the computer just upload it here into the files, and that's what you need to do. Okay, and then after you do this, you're going to be able of also put some description here. So I already have some files here, as you can actually see. So I'm just gonna like see if I can just I want to just download all of this, and I'm just like let's see here, and I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, and after that I will continue. But again, please try to record with no exterior sound. Speak normally, speak clearly, speak at least 30 minutes, ideally 1 hour, 2 hours. Speak about whatever you want to speak. Don't use, of course, bad words, and then you just upload your file. Okay, because it's just you do not have to do this with video. Okay, you just have to record the voice, so it's a recording file, not a video file. Okay, and then you just put here all of that, and then we will continue. So I'm gonna do this, and then I show you the next step. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I already uploaded 3 samples. Okay, you can upload up to 100 samples. Okay, this is some records that I did. Okay, so this was 3 minutes. The other one was, I think, also 3 minutes. And the last one was 3 minutes. All of this is 10 minutes. Okay, so I recorded my voice with 10 minutes, but you can keep adding here. So you can just, for example, you can just record a voice message of 10 minutes, then another one of 20 minutes, then another one of 30 minutes, and then you just upload everything that you already have, that 30 minutes. Okay, so at least 30 minutes, optimal, each 3 hours. Okay, anyway. So I will continue uploading here more recordings for the training of the voice cloning, but here you can just do a description. Okay, so how will you describe the voice? An American male voice with a slight hoarse in his throat, perfect for news. Listen, you know what I actually do? It's pretty much just I put words like happy, confident, because you're trying to sell something, right? So relax. What else? Enthusiastic. So just put adjectives like this. Okay, you can put whatever adjective you want, and then this will be also part of the cloning process. Okay, so upload all of these, put a description that you want to do this, and then you're gonna just click here and create voice. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish with more samples here, and then we continue. As you can also see, you can also put the accent. But to be honest, I don't use this because even though I have an accent, I prefer that the system clone my voice with the samples that I'm providing than to put here, I don't know, like Spanish accent or whatever. Okay. So again, just keep recording and just keep adding here all of the samples until you get at these 3 minutes. Okay, so going back here, I already record a new file here, which is 20 minutes. So I got at least 3 minutes. But again, you can just put whatever, could continue adding files here, okay? Great. Oh, some just like last thing. If you're gonna have a pitch, and you're gonna have a 30-second pitch, and then 1 minute and a half, one video of 1 minute and a half. Okay, so you can also say the words as if you want in the recording samples. Okay, if you will say it when you are doing the pitch. So it's also this is something also that helps. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna create here the voice. You're gonna see is processing. It can take a little bit of time, 1 minute, 2 minutes, maybe 30 seconds, because again, it pretty much is processing all of the samples that I have given to the system. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, and now you are here. So we need to verify your cloning voice. So you need to pretty much start your verification here. Okay, so now like close this and this is important. Once you start the verification process, you will not be able to change the sample. So okay, start verification, and you need to start recording to say something. Okay, so start recording. And now you're going to have to say these things. Okay, I'm just gonna pause it because I don't think it will process two microphones at the same time. So I'm just gonna say this and then come back. Okay. Okay, I said what they asked me, and now it has been verified. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So now everyone can clone your voice just with your files. There is here a protection in which you have to say the word that 11 Labs is showing you in that second to verify that it is really you. Okay, great. So it finished here, and then now it's pretty much just cloning your voice. Okay, so if we go here to personal, it's being cloned. Okay, so you can actually see here how much time will it take. So let's go through this. Okay, so this is a professional voice clone. Okay, so pretty much the modules that you're going to be using, it's 11 Multiplus version 2, 11 Turbo version 2.5, 11 version 2, and all of this is charging. Okay, so as you can see right now, it is 3%, and then it need to go to 100%. Okay, so this will take the time that it needs to take. Usually if you have upload 30 minutes, it will take maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. If you have upload that 3 hours, it will maybe take 3 hours or 4 hours. Okay, but do not have to do anything, just leave it like this, and then it will be finishing. And after, I don't know, half an hour, 1 to 3 hours, depending on the time of the samples that you gave, it will be ready for use. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it here, and then we're going to come back when this is finished. Okay, guys, continuing here with the model, we can see now that there are 4 models here, and 3 have been already complete. So 11 multilingual version 2, 11 turbo version 2, 11 version turbo version 2.5. Okay, and then this is completing probably in like, I don't know, 20, 30 more minutes. Okay, because I did 30 minutes, I didn't do 2 hours. It says that in my case, it will not be optimal conditions. But again, for me, it's really, really good enough. Okay, now to learn a little bit more about this, there is this web page here that I also want to put in the course, in which you're going to see what is exactly Turbo 2.5. Okay, pretty much it has more than 27 languages and is 3 times faster to generate. And also this link here, which is explains the difference between the models Turbo V2.5 or Multilingual version 2. Okay, and what is the difference between all of these? I will also leave this in the PDF. Okay. One last thing, I would recommend for you to use the 11 multilingual version 2. Okay, why? Because it will cost less credits than if you use the other two models. Okay, so again, you have, if you are in the Pro plan, you will have up to 10 hours. So if you use these other models, it will be less hours, and to be honest, this is already good enough. You do not need the other models, the other models right now. You can just do this with 11 multilingual version 2. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to finish until this is completely ready to show you how you can start using it. Okay, some other things that are important. Okay, so first of all, you can create up to 30 voices, which is pretty cool. For personal use. Okay, then what you can actually do is, you see here that you have, in my case, 100,000 credits. You will see that every time you use any voice, here it will be the consumption of the voices or the words that you are generating. Okay, and it will be appearing here. And again, you can pretty much just like tap into these to search for more effects, but you don't actually need to do it. Okay. Now, what I need to do right now is I need to create my API. Why? Because I'm going to be integrating this with the AI generated videos, and then I want to use this voice because it's the best. So this is pretty simple. Okay, I'm not going to show you my API, but pretty much you're gonna, let's go back again. You're just gonna click here, then you go like API keys, and then create key. Okay, and then when you hit create key, then you're gonna be having to copy this key that the other platforms are gonna be asking you. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do that now. Okay, then here is also asking you for you to give a name to identify purposes to the API key. So you can just type here whatever. I'm just gonna click methodology. Okay, and then I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, so you can just do this as well. Okay, and after that, after that, I give the name to identify the API key. Then it showed me the whole number, which is a series of number and letters. Of course, I'm not showing you because this is my personal API key. Also, you do not show this to anyone. Okay, but now it is already created. Okay, so you when it show it here, you can just copy and paste it in a safe place. Do not share it with anyone. And now it is already here. So this is already the identification. Okay, and this is already part of my API key. And this is just pretty much to be able or disable. In my case, it's actually able. Okay, and I do not want to disable. So this is what I want to be capable maintain it enabled. Okay, and this the series of numbers and letters that show before this appeared is what I will be using when I go them to the other AI generated video platform to use this voice. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, so now we just keep waiting until this is finished, and then I'm going to show you quickly how you can integrate it with the other voices. I'm actually already did this in the other modes, but I want to do this anyway. Okay, guys, so now will this keep working? I'm just gonna show you how you can integrate this with the HeyGen platform. Okay, this is gonna be also explained in the AI video generator module, but I'm just quickly explaining you how you can do this. Okay, so again, I will just go very quickly, but you're gonna have this view here at HeyGen. Just click in AI voices. Okay, and this is what usually will appear for you. Okay, because in my case, I have already integrated ones. It appears also, as you can see, 4 more voices, and you can see that 2 of these are 11 labs, so 11 labs, 11 labs. Okay, the other 2 is from HeyGen platform, so you can also use a voice from the 11 platform. But like I said before, I prefer to use a voice from the 11 lab because it's way better. Okay, but imagine that you don't have any of these. So pretty much what you just do is click here, integrate third-party data. Here is already the first 11 labs account that is already integrated with this Hey Jane, okay, and then again you can import all the voices that you want. I imported 3 voices: Daniel version 2 and Daniel professional voice. Okay, you can do that, but what we're gonna do is you're not gonna have this. So what you're gonna do is click here in import voice, choose the service of the provider, and here it's very simple. You're gonna be able of just to paste your API key, the one that you just created. Okay, very simple. Just paste here your key, and then you could just click here in confirm. Okay, so I'm gonna do this now and show you in a minute. Okay, so this has been already successfully uploaded. As you can see, this is the key. It will not show. Just for you to guys know, usually the key start with S key here at the beginning and finish it with F. Okay, and here I have all of the voices. Okay, and this is the voice that I just did. Remember, Daniel Professional Voice 11 Labs backup. Okay, so the only thing that I need to do, you just click here, which is off, put it like on, and then that's it. It's already added, it's already imported. Okay, you can see here in imported voices, it's already on. So you will also see here, okay, it is already showing here. This is the backup, that the one that I just created. I'm just gonna put this like a favorite right now and not put this as a favorite anymore. So this is the last one that I created also from 11 Labs that I can be using when I will create the videos. Okay, so very simple integration. So do not send this API key to anyone, and in a matter of seconds you already integrated, and then you can just start generating the videos with your new professional voice here. And every time you generate with this voice, it's going to be showing here all of the scripts that you are generating, and also counting here all the credits that you have left. Okay, so very simple. Is still loading. Do not worry about the time. You will only have to do this one time, and then that's it. So Daniel is taking 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, but it's only one time. Even if it takes 6 hours, it will, after 6 hours, be completed. You will never have to do this again. The voice will be created forever, and then you can use it forever for as many videos as you want. Okay, so this is pretty important thing, and it's how you can set up your voice and integrate it with the HM video platform to use it. Okay, so anyway, thank you for watching. One final thing just to show you what I meant. Okay, if you actually click here, you will actually listen to your voice. Okay, and it will say something like, this is how I sound like, hope you like it. So click here, hope you like it. It says that, and then you can actually see here that in the view history that it immediately has said these two things. So hello, this is what I sound like, how you like it, from this voice right here. Okay, so this is how you can actually see everything that that you are generating, and also the remaining. Okay, so one last thing, don't worry if at the beginning, okay, your voice is not perfectly like, oh, I don't think I sound like this, or I sound different. Don't worry, okay, you're going to be able of adjusting everything, and also test your voices only when this is completely finished. Okay, do not test it before, because if you test it before, it's not going to be accurate. So let this finish, and after it finish, you can test it. Okay, and also when you start using HeyGen in the module from AI generated videos, you can also give some specific configurations to make it sound more like you. So do not worry, wait until this is finished, and then you can just start here and test it. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching, and see you in the next model. Okay, so now we're starting the module of AI video generating machines. How you're going to build a machine for personalized AI videos, okay, which is pretty cool. So pretty much what I have been working the last months is how I can make it as real as possible. So I want to show you exactly what you need to do. Okay, so you have here your script, your personalized variables, and everything. Okay, this here already that you already did, and then you have this for your 123, or how many leads you want. Okay, now I have researched all of the AI video generated platforms in the market, and best one, which is that has the best cost benefit right now, it's the platform called HeyGen. Okay, so HeyGen is the platform that you are going to use. There may be two more other platforms with the same capability, but I found this very easy to use, okay, and the price is very good and it's on the top AI generated tools in the market. Okay, so like again, it's indistinguishable for the true. Okay, and what you want to do, okay, you can start actually with the free version, but what you want to do is actually go to the creator version, which is $24 a month. Okay, I'm going to leave also a link that you can actually go and create these videos, but it's $24 a month and you have unlimited video creation. Okay, so you can actually make hundreds of videos per week if you want. It's an extremely good cost benefit. Okay, and of course there are video up to 5 minutes. You do not need more than this to actually book appointments, okay, with the possible clients and actually speak your offer. You need actually way than 5 minutes. Okay, so this is the plan that you want to start. $24 a month, and I will think that this will go cheaper with time. Okay, and of course if you pay monthly it will be 29, but I will just suggest to go and pay for the first years if you want to keep using this, and it's just going to get better and better and better and cheaper and cheaper. Okay, so I already have my plan, so let's get started here. So to register, it's super easy. You can do it with your Google, with your account of Google, or if you want, you can just create with whatever you want, whatever thing. So I already have my account here, and I already are at home. Okay. So the first thing that you need to do is to create your avatar. I already have my avatar here, but don't worry, I'm just gonna show you how to create your avatar. It's extremely simple, okay? This you don't need to worry, okay? This is just pretty much for your projects or templates that you're not gonna use. This is what we're gonna see, pretty much what we're gonna see is avatar and AI voice and so on, of a little bit of integration, but that's it, okay? So let's start with the simple thing, which is creating your avatar. Okay, so I have 3 available avatars. Okay, I already have created 2. Okay, so I'm going to show you exactly how you have to do it to create an avatar for yourself. Okay, so you just create an instant avatar. Okay, he will tell you a little bit of an intro about the avatar. Then you will get started, and then you have 2 ways of actually doing this. Okay, Notion or Speed. Okay, so my recommendation, okay, is that you go with Steel because it's the one that works the best right now. You don't need more than that. You're booking meetings, on LinkedIn or by email, so you don't need to actually make a lot of movements or go to different places as if you were like a influencer on Instagram. Okay, so it's important that you reminded that you know that you have to be still, okay, and have a good lighting, okay, and the best important thing is that you just show your face and you just show your upwards, your let's say hands and your chest. Okay, you can actually listen if it's either for the video if you want, but I already listened, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so there are very easy instructions. Let's say I prefer text instructions, so recommended 2 to 5 minutes long, a high resolution camera, a record in well quiet environment. So what I try to do is, if I try to record in my place, I don't know, I just pretty much turn off everything that makes sound. Okay, I try to look directly into the camera and try to have good lighting. Okay, so if you have, let's say, like the light from the street, try to put yourself in a way that light can go into your face. And this is the only recording that you're gonna do, okay, in order to book appointments. So you're gonna use this footage, you're gonna use this resolution 100 times, maybe 300, 500, or thousands of times. So take really good care of this. If you want, just do it after you brush your hair, you went to the salon, you, I don't know, took a shower. So do it properly because this is what you're going to be using hundreds of times. Okay, you can create, of course, 2 or 3 avatars, and then I will explain you why it's maybe good for you to have 2 avatars, one for the ask for permission script and one for the offer part. Okay, but take a good care of this. Try to do it with good lighting and try to follow all of the procedures. Okay, 2 minutes is more than enough actually, but you can go up to 5 minutes if you want. Okay, and then these are things to avoid. Okay, so when you talk with your hands, okay, but don't put your hands in your face. Okay, so this pretty much is talk like normal. You don't really have to do anything. Okay, and please do not record with your webcam. Okay, just do it with a drive link. Okay, so just put your cell phone in a good lighting, do not move, make a 2 minutes video, and then just pretty much come here and upload your URL. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is I already have my URL of that video that I did. Actually, you already have seen that. So this is the avatar, the creation video that I did, that I uploaded, and this is pretty much what you can see. We're not going to work so much right now in the voice, okay? And it's actually a better quality that you can see right now, because probably you are not looking at the best quality. But if you have, like, I don't know, an iPhone 13, 14, 15, it will be like an ideal. So this is pretty much what I did. Okay, so just good lighting, just directly look into the camera, and then just talk for 2 minutes. Mine was not even 2 minutes, so and it was not bad. So if you do 2, 3, 4 minutes, it will be better than mine. Okay, so this is pretty much what you want to do, and then just like talk normally. Okay, you can also record your voice. I mean, the avatar will also have your voice, but like I said, it's better for you to integrate with the previous model that we saw with the base voice AI models. Okay, so this is a video that I'm uploading. Then the only thing that you have to do is just copy this URL here, or share this, copy link, and then go to here and then paste it. Okay, and then after that, you can just pretty much send it here and upload that video. Okay, I do not recommend you do like AI background removal. Okay, and also these are a little bit for that enterprise plans, but I would not recommend you to do that. Just like hit here, and then pretty much that's it. And then what the AI will act also. Sorry, something happened here. Oh, 1 second, maybe it's not completely open. Oh. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, you need to have this shared by everyone. So this is what didn't work before. So anyone with the link, and then you copy the link, and then you down here, and then it will work. Okay, you go back to HeyGen, which is the best one, and then it should work. Okay, I'm not gonna create an avatar of myself right now, but just for you to see how it is. Okay, so it already uploaded via Google Drive. Let's see. Okay, so the footage is already here uploaded. It is important for also you to, when you share this, okay, if you want to share this link, you can share it with editor. Okay, so anyone with a link, editor, done, and then you copy the URL, and then you put it here, and then it will be like, okay, footage uploaded. Okay, so for an optimum realistic avatar, please configure video meets these requirements. Your face is visible at all times. Yes, you are looking directly into the camera. Yes, there are pauses between sentences. Yes, the environment is well light and quiet. Yes, okay, you need all of this. Please take your time to do this. Keep ambient sounds in my recording, and then I always put yes because it is better. Okay, so if you actually keep the ambient sounds, it will sound more human. Okay, so you want to do this now, and then the only thing you have to do is click in my footage looks good. Okay. Okay, so now what you want to do pretty much, okay, you just need to record a permission, okay, for the agent use your avatar, okay? So the previous misuse of technology, we just need to confirm the person in the video is you. So they need to see you, okay? They need to match the person with you. This is also like a safety procedure that agent has, okay? So then you can select the language, and then what you need to say is you need to record the can be via webcam if you're in the computer, which is better. Okay, and then you just have to say, hey, American Universe hereby allow HeyGen to use the footage of me to build a HeyGen avatar to use in the HeyGen platform. Okay, you need to read this when you turn off your mic. Okay, so here you can just like turn on cam and mic. Okay, and then start recording here, and then you will have to say this when you start recording, and that's it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, so they will see you, and then you will have to start recording this. Okay, pretty easy. Here will be your face of the webcam, and you just need to say this in 20 seconds, I don't know, 15 seconds, and then that's it. Okay, so imagine that you already said that, you look into the camera, you put finish the recording, and then he will validate in 10 to 20 seconds. Okay, this is the only thing that you have to do, validate it, and then click here in submit. Okay, because I didn't put my face here, it's not going to submit, but usually it's super easy and it takes not more than 30 seconds you can just like put submit, and then it's for whatever reason you could not look into the camera or something, you just record again. Okay. Okay, perfect. So after you submit, it will be the avatar creation. Here I already have two avatars. Okay, if I want, I can change the name avatar 1 and avatar 2, or if I want, I can just put avatar, like, I don't know, offer, and avatar Daniel first video, something like this. Okay, so you can use the two avatars that you want. Okay, usually it will take maybe 2 or 3 minutes, 4 minutes to create the avatar. Okay, so it will be charging, and then after, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, you just see the avatar right now. Okay, you can just test the avatar that you want. So you can just see here how it is. It will pretty much show you a video with your voice. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you listen, but this is a video, and this is the voice that the Hey Jane uses, which is not bad. Okay, but as we saw previously in the other module, okay, we are using the best voice cloning methodology, which is right now 11 labs. Okay, so what we want is integrate this avatar that we have created, okay, or these avatars that we have created, okay, with the voices, and this is what we're gonna do right now. Okay, so it's very simple. Okay, you come here in AI voices. Okay, and here you're gonna have usually only these voices here, which are from people, random people. Okay, and you want to upload your voice. So forget about all of this. This is the voice that it creates automatically when you do the avatar, which is from instant avatar, okay, which is multilingual. Okay, so this is the voice that the Hey Jane avatar creates when you record the avatar and you upload your video. Okay, you can listen if you want to. Okay, anyway, this is how you will sound it, and it's not as perfect, but what you need to do is actually have a professional cloning, which is something that I recommend, which is way better. And then you're gonna do this by integrated with third parties. Okay, I already did that before, and as you can see, you can actually have here 11 labs, which is the best one. Okay, so you're not gonna have nothing of this at the beginning, so the only thing you have to do is import voice, and then here is 11 labs, and here is the API that I show you. Okay, please don't steal my API because it's very personal. But so this is very important. Okay, the 11 labs will be an API key just for you, which means that only you will be able to using this. I already covered this in the last module, but this is what you can actually do. So you just click here, and then you just put the API, whatever it is, the numbers, and then you confirm. Okay, and after you confirm, you're gonna be able to importing all the personal voices that you did in the 11 labs, which we covered in the first video. Okay, so you confirm here, and then that's it, and then you import, and then you will have all of these videos. Okay, in my case, for example, I actually have three voices from Every Labs, which is Daniel with the code, Daniel version 2, and then Daniel professional voice, which I did with a professional plan from 11 Lab, which is actually the best one. Okay, just for you to understand something quickly. Okay, the voice from Hey Jane is multilingual, which means it is, just for you to understand, it's like a version 1 of cloning voices, and then the voice from 11 labs, it's multilingual version 2. Okay, so it is one magnitude better than the one from Hey Jane, which is pretty much the one that I'm using, the one that in every labs. Okay, now let's go to it. You already integrated here in third party, like again, you already had your API. I already explained everything in the last module. So you just click here, integrate, you just import voice, put here the API. You will show here all of the APIs that you have, and that's pretty much it. Okay. Now let's create the videos. Quickly before we go to the videos. So when you integrate here, you're gonna have your API here. Like I say, you import here, and then you put the API here. But you can actually gonna be able to import the voices. Okay. So in my case, for example, I turned out the video. Daniel V2 and Daniel with code. Okay, so I imported all of these voices and also the professional voice. Okay, so to import the voices, you have to turn it on here. Okay, that's the only thing you have to do. Click here and it's on, and that's it. And then you can see here all of the imported voices with the and which come from 11 Labs with this API, and this will be shown there here already for you to be able of doing the audio of the videos. Okay. So great. So now we go to create video, which is for me one of the most exciting things ever. Okay. So what you want to do is create something from scratch. Okay. You can actually use templates and other stuff, but I'm just going to focus on what works and we will get your published. Okay. So create from scratch. And what I like to use is this portrait. Okay. Something that I didn't tell you that it is good that that I'm telling you right now is that when you create your avatar, okay, try to do it into this pretty much format. Okay, so try to do it vertically. Okay, I don't know what are the settings of your cell phone, but usually it's something like 16 times 6, or sorry, 19 times 6, something like this, but it should be like vertical, like when you do a story on Instagram. Okay, and you will use this and it works very, very well. Okay, so you have here the two avatars. In my case, I did two avatars. Okay, and I'm gonna use the second one, which is this one, and it's already here. You can actually change the size or whatever, but I'm just gonna do the normal size. Okay, then the first thing I did is actually put a title to the video. Okay, so for example, we're gonna do the first person, which is Robbie. Okay, so I go here and I just copy Robbie Gallo. Okay, and because it's the first video, and I do it Robbie Gallo asks permission, which is the first video, of the script that we created. No? Okay, and also I remove the watermark of the agent. Okay, why? Because no one needs to know that is not real. So you can just remove the watermark. And how do you remove it? Just click here and it will remove. Okay, and also if you want, you can just click here off and it will remove. Now it's on, so you can just put it off, or you can just click here and you remove it. Okay, great. So now you go here and you go into the scripts. Okay, usually they have a script here. And before you do anything, I just want to show you something. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it, but here, okay, you can actually select the voices that you want. So if you click here, you have all of the voices that you want. This is the voice from the avatar of agent, and this is the voice from the 11 Labs. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm gonna tell you something. It is way better the voice from the 11 Labs. This is what I use in it. So I don't know. Maybe let's try it if you can listen. So I don't know if you listen, but anyway, it was a little bit like me, but really not so much. And now professional. So this was a little bit of an exaggeration, but it works really well, and I will show you a little bit how it works later. So the level labs works very well. Okay. Anyway, the default multilingual, you don't have to change anything here. Oh, and something that I do with my voice is a personalization. So after, let me just show you. Okay, so when you come here right now, it's the Hey Jane voice, right? So you do not have so many settings for voice. You have only speed, speech, and volume. Do not touch any of these. You don't need to. Okay. Once you go and you put the personal profession, just click here, and now it says the professional voice from 11 Labs. Okay, you now open way more options because it's like again a multilingual version 2. Okay, which is pretty cool. And then you can also try Turbo V2, but let's go with multilingual version 2. And then you have three more options, which is style, region, clarity, similarity, and stability. What I like to do is I like to test this. So I just press here and see how do I sound. And I just move this, okay, until I feel comfortable with the settings. In my case, it's better with 69% and which is with 40%, okay? And now you're gonna be able of just clicking here. And then you will two things will happen. Okay, this will be the sequence of this. Yes, and then it will rate. Okay, so one thing with the level labs. Okay, every time that you actually click play and then it recorded with 11 labs, it will be already consuming the plan you have in 11 labs. Okay, so I do not do this. Okay, I'm just doing this to show you. What I do is just come here, create the avatar, come here, already put the voice, professional voice. I do not test anything because then I will be consuming my token for the voice that I'm not using right now, and just put 69 here and let's say 44% here. Okay, then the only thing that I have to do is already a Robbie Gallo here. So I just come here and I go into generation, copy this, paste it here, and that's it. Okay, Daniel, it is 6.2 seconds. Do not worry. Okay, this, when I put submit, it's already going to be in the length and in the time that it takes for you to say all of this. If you press right now here play, okay, it will go a little bit more, maybe 30 seconds, but you're gonna consume your token from your 11 Labs voice. So do not do it. Okay. If you are using the agent avatar, which is not this one, which is this one from Instant Avatar, then you can do whatever because it will not consume any token, it will not consume any, let's say, points. Okay. But right now, I will not do it because I don't have to. Okay. The only thing that you have to do is check if everything is okay. Hey, Rob, everything for accepting, developer, acquire.com. So you see the account, you see everything. And that's it. Okay. And then pretty much after you just put the professional voice, you just put these two settings, version 2, you can just remove the watermark and put this, you can just submit. Okay. And then that's it. And then that it's loaded in the voices and the video will be submitted shortly. Okay. That's pretty much it what you have to do. Now you just need to wait a little bit of a second and then that's it. And then usually this will take maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes to record, but you do not have to wait for this because remember, you have to do 143 or 132 videos. So the video is submitted and is going here. Don't worry, just go again and do the same process again with the next person. Okay, so water removal. What is the name of the second person? Tim Wood. Just come here, put it here, script. This is already the second voice. No, so put it in the second voice. Weekly 68, 45 for me. I come here with team. Copy this, everything is perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then I submit. Great, perfect. Then the third person, Sam Peters. Okay, so that's the thing that you need to do. So you do one after the other, one after the other. It will take maybe like 10 seconds or maybe like 12, 13 seconds until you can actually start. Okay, you don't need to wait for this to finish. You just go here and create another video from scratch until you automate the process. So you can create 145 videos without doing absolutely anything. Again, script, I select the voice from the live in my case because I want to. I just completely just model this a little bit because it's how it sounds better. Or with Sam now, and then just go with Sam, and then everything is good. Yes, so then we just submit again. Okay, so again, maybe every 15 seconds you can create another video, or maybe every 18 seconds. Okay, without having to record one second or record one video. Okay, so this is already being created. You can just continue, don't worry. So I'm just going to do the last one to show you quickly at a good speed how this is actually made. Sometimes it says something like this, don't worry. Quickly, I just check this. Think about with the script. Here, perfect. Then watermark, don't worry. Then submit. Okay, so that's it. Pretty much like 15 seconds to chart, another 15 seconds. Every 30 seconds maximum, you can be created any video without saying anything, just like doing this. Okay. Okay, and now you can see how the machine is working. This is 75%, 50%, 24%. This is 0% ready, but you can create and keep doing the videos, I'm here continue creating the videos, and just for you to know, so you can, when you come here, you already have the name professional voice. You can just put this as a favorite, okay? And this is the default that it will always come. You don't have to change this anymore, okay? Okay, and one last thing with the voices, you can just, for example, if you want to just try the voice, how it's sounding, you can, if you are importing with AI, you can actually change from multilingual version 2 to Turbo 2, and then you just move these 3 variables here to sound better like you, okay? I just tried Turbo V2, and it's actually better than multilingual V2. It depends on what you prefer, okay? But every video is different. Okay, so let's, you can also make the Turbo V2 right now, and then it will be a little bit better. So you can actually just test with this until you find something that works, then you can replicate. Every video has a different intonation. No video is like replicated the voice. Okay, the voice is being made every time you hear, you click submit. Okay, so for example, this is Tamara. So when I come here and I actually copy all of these, just for you to give you a sense of how is this working. Every time I click submit, this is being generated in that time. Okay, so it's not gonna be like pasting everything. I already tried to maybe here, do not put replicate, do not put anything, just do it like this because it's the best thing that you can do right now, and then you just click submitting the video. Okay. So as you can see, we started with Robbie. Okay, we already have done in a matter of minutes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos in maybe less than 2 minutes. Okay, and my recommendation is just to watch the first video before you do the others. Okay, and to see if everything is okay. So you can just click here. Okay, and then just hit play, and then you will watch it. So let's I don't know if you can watch it, but let's put play here. Mhm. 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 Okay, so for me it was actually perfect. Okay, like the lighting, the voice recording, the sound, like it was like really 99.9% me. So because I like it, what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna download this. So what you do is actually you don't have to do it, but one way is just download the little video and then we download it here. Now, if you want to do it faster, which is something that I do, I just came here and then just start downloading. So Robbie already downloaded, so I just come here, download it, then here, Sam Peter downloaded, here, Joshua download, and then download everything, okay? And then you already have everything already here, okay? So you can download 100 videos, and then you can just, so what I actually do is I see, for example, this for people, and then I actually add it to my let's say list of videos. So you can actually put here, I don't know, AI videos, and then you can just download this everything here. Okay. It is important for you to put all of these videos. So my recommendation is actually what I do. Let me show you. Is it, I put AI videos for funnel. I have 2 videos. So ask for permission. I here are all the videos. But you also need to, for example, uh, do a new video, which will be, let's say, the 14th of 8. Okay, so all of these guys, okay, will be here in the 14th of 8. So you have all of these pretty well done. Okay, so this is what you want to do. You want to have everything very well set up, because these are the videos that then you're going to have to download to deliver. Okay, which we're going to teach you in another video. Okay, so right now, pretty much what we did is we created the videos, we created your avatars, we integrated with the voice here with 11 Labs, and then you already have your machine, and then you can just create the videos all day long, whatever you want, until you finish your list of people. Oh, sorry, your list of people. Okay, here until you finish all of these 123 people, and then you will just have all of this in a drive for the day of today. Okay, and then the next module is going to be how you can send this. Okay, so that's pretty cool, and it works very well. And if you have any question, you can just contact me. But I hope that you really like this video as much as I enjoy doing these avatars myself. Okay, so see you in the next one. So welcome to the delivery of AI personalized video module. Okay, so I'm actually sharing my screen in the cell phone because the only possible way for you to do this is on your cell phone. Okay, LinkedIn has not allowed to do this on the computer. If you send anything in the computer, it will look actually as a link, and then people will have to click there and go. So this is not good. So what you have to do is you have to go to your drive. Okay, this is my drive here, and you have to go to the AI videos that you did. and then you just look the date. Today is the 16th, so I'm uploading this. And then you have here all the videos with name and last name of the people that you're gonna reach out as the second part of the process, okay? So it's extremely simple. The only thing you have to do pretty much right now is just select all of these. Super simple. You just select all of these, then in one click you can just download everything. Okay, so it's already been downloaded, the 18 videos already, okay, in 1 second. Okay, and then super easy, just go here to your LinkedIn account. I don't know what is my LinkedIn right now. Okay, let's try it here. LinkedIn. So yeah, you go to your LinkedIn account. And the easiest part, you know, is that you can actually do this also with your cell phone. So you just type with the scripts that you already did what you want to say. So for example, I'm just gonna do this one live with you. Okay, so for example, Joseph is the one that is first on my list. He was very interesting to know about this. So it's Joseph, and this guy here, he really liked it. And then I just wanna type in my computer the script that I already did. Okay, and after that I'm just going to put that video, which is also part of my script. You can also look at here if you want, which is very simple, and it's Joseph, this number here. Okay, that's the guy, and then you just put next, and then that's it. Okay, and then you have to replicate this with the 18 people. Okay, so as you can see, super easy to download and then super easy to send everyone. Please just wait here in this screen until you see that the video has been completely uploaded. It can take 10 seconds, 20 seconds, something like this. Okay, so perfect. So as you can see, it appears here that text that you created with the scripts, and then the video with people just can put and play. Okay, very easy stuff. And then you can just mark in your metric dashboard that you already sent this video on this day. Okay, so super easy to download all the videos and super easy to just send all the videos as well. Very, very simple. Okay, so see you in the next module.
Download all videos from HeyGen. Download all the videos for the current batch from HeyGen. Double check that the entire batch has been downloaded. Before moving to the next step, organize your downloads folder. Set the window view to columns for better file navigation. Sort the videos by date added to track the latest files easily, and enable the Use Groups feature to categorize the files. This setup will help manage the video batches more efficiently. Transfer videos via AirDrop. Scroll through the list of videos and select 12, starting from the oldest, which are located further down the list, and moving up to the more recent ones. Once you've selected all 12 videos in chronological order, tap the Share icon at the top of the screen, a square with an arrow pointing upwards, then choose AirDrop. Select your iPhone from the list of available devices and wait for the files to transfer. Once the transfer is complete, you can access the videos on your iPhone. Open LinkedIn app on iPhone. Copy video names on Mac. On your Mac, locate the video files and start by copying the name of the oldest video first. Make sure you're using the same Wi-Fi network on both your Mac and iPhone, as this enables the handoff or continuity feature, which allows seamless copying and pasting between devices. Once you've copied the name, switch to your iPhone, where you'll be able to directly paste the copied video name. In the search bar at the top of the screen, paste the copied video name. Attach video to message. Click on the attachment, clip, icon. Select Media from Library, and locate the videos you just airdropped. Select the correct video. The videos will be in the order you transferred them, oldest at the bottom right. Always double check by playing the video to confirm the lead's name before sending. Send video and repeat. Send the video, then repeat this process for the remaining 11 videos. While the video is being sent, I go to the Mac, find the name of the video just above the one that was sent previously, press enter, then Command+C to copy the name. I wait for the current video to finish sending, close the window, search for the lead, and repeat step 7. I always use headphones with my iPhone to make it easier to confirm the video name, ensuring that I'm sending the correct video. Clean up. Once you've sent all 12 videos, delete them from your iPhone and start the process over for the next batch. Repeat steps 3 to 10.
Okay, welcome to the module number 8. which is metrics and reports. Okay, this is probably one of the most important modules because everything that you do has to be quantified. Okay, so and this is specific because we're going to see AI versus non-AI KPIs. Okay, so let's start with the introduction. We'll go to the module. Okay, this is extremely relevant for the clip to lead AI methodology. And I'm going to explain you exactly what we mean, how we track them, and then of course the sheet that you will use to try to measure this. So what we track, okay, we have primary metrics and secondary metrics. So the primary metrics, it starts with ARR, okay. This is pretty much accepting request rate, and this pretty much tells us how many people accept your request after 2 weeks, okay. So you send every Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever, you send 200 requests. Okay, so this is going to tell you exactly how many. You should measure how many people are actually accepting your request after 2 weeks. And of course, we're going to give you a number for that. Media seen rate, okay, this is very also simple, is measure how many people see the initial Trojan horse permission message that we sent. Okay, so you're going to send the Trojan horse permissions message, asking if you can actually send a pitch, and then you actually need to see how many people have seen that. You can actually do this on LinkedIn. I also want to show you how. Positive response rate, okay, measure how many people send a thumbs up or similar positive message, okay, to the first Trojan horse permission message, okay. And just for you to guys know, I have might say this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Positive response reply rate, it's everything that is no, stop, or I'm not interested, okay. Everything else is positive reply rate, okay. We also saw a little bit about this in the scripts and sequence cadence module. But again, so if someone is saying, oh, you know what, I like your message, but I don't know if I'm the person, this is positive. If someone says, oh, I think that I'm not a person to talk to because we only use inbound or no outbound, just stuff like this. This is positive, okay. So whatever, or you know what, you seem very, very lucky, but I'm not. I don't know what to tell you right now. Whatever that is not no or I'm not interested is positive. Okay, and then you should just move it to the cadence sequence that we are teaching you as well. Okay, so this is good. Variables that impact positive response rate. We have qualify the profile. I have to be a content to the Trojan horse, delivering the Trojan horse with the permission, and of course there is a follow-up here that we also, with a voice note, that we also show you in the last modules. And then of course personalize the message. It will increase a lot the positive response rate, and then we want to see this, of course, when we talk about the KPIs in a second. Okay. Then you have currently sent rate. Okay, so measure how many people send a thumbs up or a similar positive message to our evergreen native VSL. Okay, so when you send your offer, okay, how many people are actually being okay? You know what? It's fine. You can actually send me the calendar night, and then it's gonna be fine. Okay, this is pretty much what it contains. Okay. And then of course the variables are offer contains and personalization, speed to respond, content of evergreen, delivery of evergreen native sales, and engage follow-ups proceeds. Again, follow-ups is everything that we talk about the script module. Okay, so this is also very important, and I'm going to explain you how it works in a second. Okay, and the last one, of course, appointment booking rate. Okay, how many people actually schedule an appointment after receiving the currently link. Okay, so this is what we have here. And of course, the variables that impact the appointment booking rate, it's all of the above. Current link, configuration, everything that we saw, okay? So key performance indicator, okay? We use key performance indicators to measure the performance of certain parts of our clip-to-lead AI methodology, okay? And for the system as a whole, okay? So this is pretty much what we're gonna measure now, okay? So let's start with the no AI KPIs, okay? This is when you are not sending personalized message with what we have seen so far, okay? So again, accept and response request should be, accept and request rate, okay, should be at least 65%. Okay, so that means if you send 100 requests, at least 65 people should accept you after 2 weeks. Okay, and if they're not accepting you, it's because you should move and post more on LinkedIn, or you are not like posting relevant content for what you are selling. Okay, so this is also very important. People should accept it, and I also already told you that when you send the request message, you don't have to put anything in the text. Okay, just in the request message, and don't put anything in the note. Okay, media sync rate should be 60% minimum. Then how do I know if someone is actually looking my message? I'm gonna show you right here. For example, here, this button right here, this I already got 2 positive message, for example, and when this is shown, is because the person have seen your message. Okay, this person, for example, already saw my message, and this person haven't. Okay, so this is very simple. You need to also measure that. Okay, so it should be at least 60% of people that should be watching your message, your first Trojan horse message. And if this is not 60%, it's because you're filtering the people and you are not getting qualified leads or people that are active on LinkedIn. Okay, then continue with non-AI KPIs. Positive response rate should be at least 6%, and we already talked about what is positive response rate. It's everything that is no, I don't want, okay, or no, I'm not interested, okay, and this of course includes follow-ups. Okay, so you're gonna have your Trojan horse video, and then your voice note follow-up, and all of this should be 6%. Okay, then Calendly send response. Sorry, sometimes I miss this. Calendly send rate, okay, should be at least 3%. So from all the people that respond positive or say whatever, and then you of course do the follow-ups that we teach you, and of course with the scripts to the objections of the people. Okay, it should be at least half, so 3%. You should send a calendar link. Okay, and out of these 3%, at least 2% should actually book a meeting. Okay, and show up to the meeting. Okay, and again, so if you're sending 100 videos, you should make at least 2 appointments. Okay. But with AI personalization and the 4 variables that we already saw before, and these are name of the person, name of the city, job title of the person, and name of the company, at least, okay, and in the future we're going to be able to do more personalization, you should double pretty much most of the important key performance indicators. Okay, so of course the rate of the accepting request rate is the same, okay, because this has nothing to do with personalization. This has to do with the content that you post on LinkedIn and how relevant it is for your leads. Okay, so it's the same, 65%. Then media sync rate is the same, 60%. Okay, because again, you have, if a person have not seen the video yet, how they're gonna know it's personalized or not, so it should be at least 60%. But then it's start getting interesting because the positive response rate should be at least double. Okay, so 12% of people, which is actually very, very high, but 12% of people should be telling you something which is no, I'm not interested in on stop. And of course, again, includes follow-ups. Okay, so it's double with AI personalization. Okay, and Calendly also sync rate should be at least 6%, which is again is double. Okay, and appointment booking rate, of course, should be at least double. Okay, so 4%. Okay, and this is very interesting because again, you're not making any video. You are the AI is doing it for you, and you are doubling at least. Okay, at least your results. Ideally, you want to go to 3 times. So this 12% positive response rate could actually go to 18. Okay, the Calendly sync rate could be from 6 to, let's say, 9%. Okay, and the appointment booking rate could go up to also 6%, which is pretty cool. So you are sending, again, if you're talking to 100 people every 3 or 4 days, book 6 appointments. That is pretty cool. Okay, of course it will vary depending of your niche and all of your leads. Okay, then we have some secondary metrics, again, AI versus non-AI. Okay, so these are pretty much secondary, so you can track them if you want, but are not super important. Okay, to be honest, what I track the most are these here. This one I don't track. I mean, they're gonna be tracked anyway because we give you the sheets, but they are not as important as the first. Okay, so initially to median rate is 60%. Okay, so this is what we already talked. The median to positive response rate it's 10%. Okay, it used to be less than that, but again with sorry, this is with no personalization, so it's 10%. Okay, so again, if 10 people saw your message, one person should reply with no personalization AI. Okay, then positive reply to current incident rate is 50%. This is what we talk about here. Okay, so if the person are saying whatever, half of this should be revert into current incident rate. So you people send a calendar, and then 66% at least of people that you send a calendar should book an appointment with you. Okay. Um, so this is not AI metrics, and then we go to AI. Sorry, made a miss here. Okay, yes. So with AI personalization, okay, so the initiate to median scene rate is the same, 60%. Then here's the interesting part: median scene to positive reply rate should be 20%. Okay, so if you send 10 messages that people have seen, at least 2 should be positive, which is nothing, there is no, or I don't want to. Okay, and then of these people, half, okay, should be a calendar link. This is the same as before, and of course calendar send to booking rate should be at least 60%. This is going to be, of course, of the follow-up of your cadence of the setup of configuration that we did with your Calendly. And all of this that we already saw in the script should be at least 66%. Okay, like I said, to be honest, don't measure this so much. Okay, so let's make some exercise here. Metric assessment. Okay, whenever assessing metrics, go straight to the top. So at the end of everything, what we want is at least appointment booking rate of 4%, right? With this AI personalization, this is what we want. So let me give you some examples. If appointment booking rate is in KPI, do not change anything. Okay, so, or if positive response rate is in KPI, again, do not change anything. Okay, so let me give you an example. You could accomplish an appointment booking rate of 4% with a median C rate of 8%. So Daniel, but you told me that the median C rate should be at least 60%. It's only 8%. Yeah, but you're already in your major KPI, which is you're booking 4% of appointments. So should not change anything. It's going very, very well. At the same time, you have a positive response rate of 12%, okay, with a median rate of 30%. So again, you are in KPI. Why are you in KPI? Because here it's 12% a positive response rate at least. So you should not change anything, even though not 60% of people are watching your message. So you should just continue. Okay. And this is the interesting part. If you want to book more appointments, it's better to bump more volume into the subbar system so you can actually talk to more people. So instead of sending 50 messages a day, you can actually double and send, I don't know, 100 messages a day. Okay. And just to give you an example, with 4% appointment booking rate and 25% media scene rate. Okay. So again, if you want to book more appointments and the main KPIs are in order, don't change nothing. Okay. So again, instead of figuring out how to double your media C rate, which is we want it to be 60%, and then it's in 12 or it's in 13 or it's in 50, whatever. Do not change anything. It's much easier and less risky to just double amount of message sent, of video sent, of people that you're reaching. Okay. And it's very interesting. Once you are already booking an appointment, which for sure you are, you can just scale it. Okay, so let's say you are sending 50 messages a day with an appointment booking rate of 4%, which is the minimum you're already making between 35 and 40 appointments at least per month. Okay, which is pretty good. Okay. Now let's go to the dashboard. This is very simple, but again, it's important things. Okay, so we use a sheet to track prospects and their progress through the conversion system. I understand that probably a lot of people are already using Salesforce or a CRM like HubSpot or Pipedrive or Pipefy, I don't know, whatever. You can if you want to, but what works for me, which is extremely simple, is just go with this metric and report dashboard that I want to show you right now. Okay, and this is again very simple. It's gonna be in the course. You can use whatever other platform you want to use, but again, for me, I would recommend you to do this to track because it's easy. Okay, so let me show you quickly what I mean. So this is a metrics and report dashboard Crypto DI methodology that we're going to give you. Okay, so here you have absolutely all the months. This is pretty much the main dashboard, and here already you have all of the um, KPIs, primary and secondary KPIs. Okay, so let's go to August. Okay, so as soon as you start filling this, I'm gonna show you how this is gonna start showing up here. Okay, so remember that when you use the scrapper that we gave you, you're gonna have stuff like this. Oh, 1 second, something happened here. Let's see. 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. Anyway, going back, remember that with the scrapper, once you import everything into the system and then you put it here in a spreadsheet, you will have this, right? Name, job, connection, location, account. Okay, remember that this is what we did. So you can actually delete this because it doesn't matter. And again, you are gonna, just for you to guys know, this is we already show you how to do this, but this is the easiest way for you to see if 65% is your acceptance request rate. So if 65% of people are accepting you, but once you have done this, you don't actually need this anymore. So I'm gonna delete this. And also, again, this is the same thing you're gonna use when you make your scripts here for the AI videos. I'm using this, the same name, job, location, and company. Okay. Anyway, so let's go with the first one. So you can just copy all of this if you want directly. Let's see, where's the dashboard? Yes, here. See, you can already copy and then you can have everything here, but we're not gonna do this now because you can do this later. Okay, so what we're just gonna do right now, it's 1 second. Okay, so we were here, okay, and I was showing you, you can just copy and paste everything, but I just wanna do this with me so you can actually see the point. Okay, this is metric and report dashboard. Is going to be, of course, for you to upload it, so don't worry. Just here you come to August. Okay, it's going to be all the months there. Then you can just do this, copy paste, and that's it. So founder, location, Bank of Thailand, company, click to lead. Okay, you can just do this. So see a bit better, but okay, you get the point. And then you can just track this, and then it's yes. And once you put yes, you're gonna see that someone is on the first stage. So, for example, you make that video, and then you send that video, and then you're gonna be like, okay, so today is 19th of August, for example. Okay, so this is the date in which I initially send that video, and I'm tracking. Okay, I do not respond anything like we saw in the scripts. The 20th of August, you're going to see. The follow-up here, okay? And again, the median student rate. So you're gonna just see, oh, this person actually watched is, again, this person didn't, this person actually did see my message. So how is it with him? Did he actually respond or not? Or did he actually, saw my message? Then you put yes, okay? And then again, all of these metrics are going to be automatically uploading, okay? So let's see. Here we have some more guys, Steve Jobs, just to make it funny. Okay, so Steve Jobs, and then here, I don't know, Elon Musk, whatever. Okay, and then you can, again, just copy and paste the locations, whatever. Here are London, and then the companies. Okay. The profile links, and then, for example, you send on the 19th of August, you send 3 videos. Okay, again, you should send at least 50. But let's say that you send here, so you can start putting here yes and yes. You are tracking, and then you see that the prospects are moving. And then let's say the next day you also did the follow-ups for these 3 people. And then let's say that only 2 people actually saw your video. So this goes to 67%. Remember, you want at least 60%, so let's say it's okay. Okay? Now, let's say that Steve Jobs reply. Okay, so what you want to do, okay, is you need to move this person to the next column, okay, but you cannot just like cut and then paste it because it's not going to work. So what you want to do is actually just put it as, okay, this person has already been moved to the other stage. And what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna just copy here and paste it. 1 second. Okay, so we were here. So Steve Jobs is gonna go to the next column. So what you do is you just copy this guy. So because he replied something, he just gave me a thumbs up. And now he's gonna be here. Okay, let's say the date that he got engaged was the 20th of August. Okay, again, you need to track him. Okay, you're tracking him. And this is just to open. And what you do here, again, you just copy. You do not do nothing else than put this. Okay, and now this guy is already been counting in the first stage, but he has been moved into the second stage. So now you have 33% positive response rate. Okay, and again, whatever he said, then you go here and you can do actually the video of the offer. Okay, so here you will send a video of the offer, let's say on the 21 of August. Okay, and then you do the follow-up. So you have up to 7 follow-ups. So let's say you send a video, he didn't respond, then you do the follow-up the next day, then the next day, and then finally the next day, which will leave 2 days after the third follow-up. So it's 25th of August. He replied, and then we will, okay, great. So he tells me, okay, it's okay, you can send me your calendar link. I will book with you. So what you do right now is you just copy here Steve Jobs and put it into the next one. Okay, here. So let's say that the of the calendar that you send the calendar was the 25th of August. Okay, and again, you do not erase this guy from here. The only thing you put is this. Okay, and then you're tracking it. Yes. So what happened here? You have 60% of conversion rate, people that see your message, 33% positive rate, and 33% currently sent rate. Okay, and appointment booking rate, of course, if Steve Jobs decided to book your appointment, same thing, just copy here, and then he will be already, let's say he will book here on the 13th of August. Okay, and that's it. Very, very easy thing. Of course, he's 33% here, but again, this when you have 100 to 100s, it should be at least 4% with our AI personalization. And at the same time, when you go here, it's gonna be showing. Okay, so for example, here already it's 3 initiated, 2 seen, and 1 that was engaged, went to Calendly, and book it, and here are all the metrics. Okay, and then you're gonna be able to comparing how many leads you are prospecting every single month and how are the KPIs for every single month for the people that you are prospecting. Okay, very, very simple. Something that I like to do, okay, some tips is, for example, I don't know, Steve Jobs told me, you know what, Daniel, I want you to send me a message on the 30 and we are the 23. So not to forget, the only thing that I do is just put 30 of August here because that's the day that he wanted me to send him the message. And here, and I just put it with color red. Okay, so I know that in that day I need to check with him. For me, it's actually easier to do it that way. Something else that you can do, that I also do, is, for example, let's say that we have 2 people now that were engaged, and I already sent my offer and everything. Oops, sorry. But let's say that this person, after I sent my follow-up message, told me, Danny, I'm really not interested, please stop messaging me. Okay, so what I also do here is just remove him, okay, but leave him here. So I put it, this symbol here that is no longer in the process, okay, but that doesn't mean that he has been moved here. Only Steve Jobs was. This guy, he told me, Daniel, I don't want you to keep following me, so this is where I stopped on the 21st of August, and I'm not going to keep following. Okay, pretty easy stuff. Okay, and you're gonna have all of this, so you can just track all of your the people that you're talking. Again, you're probably using some HubSpot, Salesforce, whatever, but for me, this is very simple, and then you can use it. Okay. Now to finish, again, just a couple of things I already said. Never delete a prospect. Okay, zoom out on your browser. Log every single prospect. So don't forget, if you are sending a video, just come here and really just put the date that you're sending this person and track here with yes. Okay, because otherwise you're gonna forget. So every single time you send a video, do this here. Okay. Bookmark the sheet, you will be using it every day. Okay, so yeah, you can actually just this is gonna be a spreadsheet, right? So you can just bookmark and put spreadsheet, utility methodology in Google Chrome. Cross out prospects when they move. Okay, so cross out them, do not erase them. Okay. Again, if someone is in Eastern after a certain point, cross them out and mark them as red. Okay, so this is what I exactly did. I cross them out because he's not interested, and that's it. And he is already like out. You can put out here notes or whatever. Okay, and have a different sheet for each different platform you use. Okay, so right now we're using LinkedIn, Cryptolidei methodology. Use this sheet. If you are also doing some prospecting in email or whatever, use another sheet so you cannot get confused. Okay. Finally, test volume. So to measure the effectiveness of your Trojan horse permiso matches, you should at least send this to 60 people, and they or at least 60 people that have seen the message. Okay, so when you see the first personalized video asking for permission to do the pitch, 60 people at least have needed to see it. And if, of course, if no one replied, then you have a problem. But if you send it to 5, 10, and you don't have replied, it's too little the amount of people that you're reaching out. You need to reach at least 60 to see if these KPIs are actually bad or not bad. Okay. Then, as the same thing goes with when you're measuring the effectiveness of your evergreen native VSL or your offer, at least 30 people need to see your offer, okay, to see if you're actually within the KPI and you're continuing to the Calendly part, okay. And finally, if you're out of KPI on positive response rate, Calendly seen rate, or appointment booking rate, don't make any changes until the above has been achieved. So if you are not getting 4% appointment booking rate, 60% video seen rate, whatever, wait until you have 60 people that have seen your first video personalized, and then 30 people until have seen the offer video. Okay, anything less than that, it is not available data. Is something that we cannot consider yet as a failure, because you need to have volume to test these things. Okay, and of course all of this process will take you 2 to 8 weeks, because again you have a lot of follow-ups. Okay, so do not panic if you don't have the KPIs right away. You just have to do all of the follow-ups and get all of the leads and build a system that is going to consistently give you appointments within these KPIs that we have seen and within this track sheet that we have already shown you here. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next module. Welcome to the last module. Okay, as part of the last module, we're going to see how you can also implement and start the Click to Lead AI methodology today. Okay, remember that this is LinkedIn focus. Okay, I'm gonna make another course on email and after that in inbound as well, but right now we're focusing on LinkedIn. Okay, so I pretty much created a calendar, and I want to explain the importance of creating the calendar here. But the first thing I want you to know is that, of course, this is a calendar that doesn't take in consideration the meetings that you will have. Okay, so my recommendation is that you just use this as a guideline for what you need to do, and of course you can just add or like adapt this calendar to the meetings that you already have. I guess you have a meeting Monday morning with your team, or like Friday afternoon or something like this. So you should adapt this, okay? But I'm gonna make a strong recommendation of some activities that you should not do after certain day or certain time, because it will like delay your whole chronogram or your whole process. Okay, so be aware of this. Okay, and use this as a guideline. Okay. So the first thing you're gonna do, of course, is create your AI avatar. This we already explained you how you can do it. You should create at least two. One is for the Trojan horse AI video, and the second one is for the offer evergreen AI video. Okay, you should have two avatars created. We already explained you how to do that. Then you should create your professional clone voice. Okay, we already explained you also how to do this, and of course, integrate your voice with the A avatar. Okay, so you should have already these two created and integrated. Okay, so let's start on Monday. Okay, LinkedIn allows you to make up to 200 requests per week when you use Sales Navigator. So this is why we are starting on Monday. Okay, again, if you, let's say, if you renew of your LinkedIn requests are on Wednesday or on Thursday, you can move it to Thursday. But for the sake of this video and of this training, let's start on Monday. Okay, so you just download it. Sales Navigator, you have 200 requests on Monday. What do you do? So let's start here. Okay, so the first thing you're going to see is that from 8:30 to 9, I just divided this into pretty much 1 hour. Here should only have an hour. You're going to be doing lead generation. I put it with this color. So it's 200 request connections on Sales Navigator. We already told you how to filter this, how to just find the ICPs, the people the leads that you want to talk to. Okay, so you do this. Okay, and after the first week, in the first week, what you're going to do nothing, because you have to wait 7 days for people to respond. Okay, and to accept you. Okay, so imagine that already 1 week went by, and then it's this next Monday again, and then it already went 7 days. So what do? You do the 200 request connections again on next Monday, but now you're gonna already have people that accepted from the last week. Okay, so this means that you start your Monday with 200 new requests, and then with the scrapper that with the Chrome extension that we gave you, you're going to import all the people that accept your request in the last 7 days. Okay, it should be between 120 and 140. Just for you to know, you should have between 100 and 120 after 7 days, and between 120 and 140 after 14 days. So when you use this LinkedIn scrapper, you're always looking for the last 2 weeks. Okay, so the last week, everyone will be new, again, between 100 and 120. And then it's maybe like 5, 10, or 15 people from 2 weeks ago that took more time to accept you. Okay, after 2 weeks, probably it's just 1 or 2 people that are going to accept you, but it doesn't work that much your time. Okay, so use the LinkedIn scrapper and then import everyone into the system and into the dashboard like we told you to do. Okay, and of course into the scripts AI generated tools that we gave you. Okay, so between 10 and this is between 9 and 10, then between 10 and midday, so 2 hours, you should create from 120 to 140 Trojan horse AI videos, okay, with the script generated tool that we gave you. This is personalization of name, company, job title, and city. So it's gonna take you 2 hours to do that, okay, maximum. So you just again, you just use the templates and everything that we told you how to use, okay. And then what you're going to do, you're just gonna go immediately and go with text replies and memes, okay. So what you should do here is like, okay, a lot of people from, like, let's say last week, already texted you, you have to reply, you have to send the follow-ups and all of this, okay. Again, if I'm pretty sure that you don't need 4 hours to do this. So again, you will have time to have your meetings or stuff that you need to do in the company. But this is important. My recommendation is that you create the 120 to 140 videos before midday, okay? Before midday. Why? Because it takes a delay time for when you create it until they are ready, okay? I'm going to explain you this at the end, but this is important that you do it before midday, okay? So this is Monday, okay? Tuesday, okay? So Tuesday, what do? You import the leads into the dashboard. Okay, so everyone that has replied from the last weeks or whatever, you can just import it into the dashboard. Okay, then you go with some text follow-ups, replies, and memes. Okay, And then here the same, and then you will take 3 hours to pretty much already deliver all the 120 124 Trojan horse permission AI generated videos, the ones that you created here. Okay, why? Because again, at the beginning you will create the video immediately, but after like 30 or 100 videos, you will take 24 hours from the moment that you generate the video to the moment that they're ready. So you should take this in consideration. The video should be probably ready after 2 or after midday, but to be safe, just send it here. Okay, you will take up to 3 hours to do this. Why? Because you have to download all of the videos into your drive, and then from your drive into your cell phone, and then send them from your cell phone into the application of LinkedIn that we told you to do, and this will take you 3 hours to do approximately 120 videos. You will take pretty much 45 seconds to send to charge every video, so you will take at least 1 minute for send a video, which is 140 minutes, and plus you will take at least 40 minutes more into downloading all of the videos from the platform, then uploading them into the drive, and then downloading from the drive to your cell phone. So maximum 3 hours. You will not need more than that. Okay, good. So you already sent the 120 and 140 videos, and people are going to start to reply probably here at night or here in the morning. Okay, so in the morning, again, next thing you do is you import the leads into the dashboard. Okay, and then what you do is you're going to start to create the evergreen AI videos. So these are the people that already reply. Most people will reply within 1-2 days, so you will just like, let's say here you send 120 videos, and let's say, I don't know, 10 people reply. You can actually start generating the AI videos of the offer of the evergreen video here. Okay, and then just leave it there. Go back with text and replies and memes. Here the same. And then here, okay, you are going to just do the follow-up voice message to the list that did not reply your Trojan horse message. So from these people that did not reply, after 1 day, you send the follow-up voice message. This is simple, okay? So next day, what do you do in the morning? Again, every morning you need to input the list into the dashboard, see who replied, who didn't reply, update your dashboard, okay? And then you're gonna create more evergreen videos for the people that reply here. Okay, so again, you send the Trojan horse message on the Tuesday. Wednesday morning, you create the offer video for the people that reply, and there are gonna people that's gonna reply here as well. And also after you send the voice message, and then you create the videos for these people. I will say that maybe between 10, 15 people, depends on your niche, are gonna reply the first video. Then the follow-up will be like maybe 3, 4, 5 people. So you will not take not even 1 hour. You will take half an hour maximum or 20 minutes to create these videos. Okay. More text, follow-ups, replies, and memes. Okay, and then here in the afternoon you will already have ready the offer evergreen VLSA video that you created on Wednesday. So Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. you can already start sending the videos, because this is like 15, maybe 20 videos maximum. You can do this actually in like half an hour, 40 minutes, so you will not even need 1 hour. Okay, so you have a lot of time to do this, and then continue with text, follow-ups, and replies. Okay. Then Friday and last day of the week, again, you should start your day importing the list into the system. Okay, and then you will create the evergreen videos for people that continue to reply. So you send the video here, people are going to reply here, or here at night. And then you are going to send a voice message, people are going to reply. You continue with text, follow-ups, and memes, and then you are going to convert some people that maybe said they were not interested in the beginning. With the scripts, you're going to convert it, and then you create here that video. Okay. And then here, Friday, you just go follow-ups. Then on Friday, again, after 2, you're going to be able to deliver the evergreen videos. These are going to be the videos that you created Thursday morning, okay? And then, again, pretty much in the Friday afternoon, you just take follow-ups and replies, okay? So, to be honest, you will have a lot of times to do this. Okay, so you are having time to do your meetings or to work in your other acquisition channels. Okay, but just for the sake of this course, let's say that you're only doing this. This is how your calendar should look, taking in consideration the processing times. Okay, so again, you start with lead generation, you go with Trojan horse AI video creation using the scripts. Here you use the scrapper. Then you just do follow-ups. Then here every day in the morning, you should input the leads into the dashboard that we also send to you. Then more follow-ups, delivery here of AI-generated videos. Then created the evergreen AI videos, which is in yellow. Okay, follow-ups, voice message, again, create the offer video, follow-ups, delivering the AI-generated videos that you created one day before, follow-ups, dashboard, creating the videos, people that reply, follow-ups, delivering evergreen VSL AI videos that you created the day before, and that's it. Okay, very simple, guys. Okay, again, you're gonna have way more time than this. All of the time that I have put in creating the videos and sending the videos, it will be less than that. So you should take 2 hours to do this, or minimum. You should take 3 hours to do this, or minimum, and then all the rest probably you will do really half an hour. Even here, you will probably just not take more than half an hour to do this. Okay, so you will have time to do more. And yeah, that's it. And one very, very important aspect is be aware that after you create the videos, it can take up to from 24 hours to 30 hours until they are ready. Okay, you will receive a notification by email. So the platform will send you, as soon as they are ready, an email, so you will know. Okay, but you should plan according to these processing times. Okay, so you should be aware that, oh, I mean, I want to create the video now and I will send it the same day. No, it's not going to happen. You're going to need some processing times to do that. This is why you have to plan, okay, to do that. Okay, maybe at the beginning it will be ready the same day, but again, after 30, 50 videos, it will not be anymore. And then you have to just plan accordingly. Okay, and do not worry. Like if people answer you, let's say Tuesday night, don't worry, you are going to deliver the offer video for them on Thursday morning. Maybe they are already Wednesday night, so maybe you can just like, okay, maybe there are like 5-6 people that reply here that you created very fast. They can wait 24 hours. It's okay. It's not gonna be a problem for them to wait to the offer video after the reply that horse video. And the follow-up replies and memes is immediately, because it's just text and some memes, all of the things that we gave you with the scripts. Okay, and with the handling of objections in the replies model. Okay, so pretty simple things. I can guarantee you, if you do this, you will convert, you will appoint bookings, and you will increase the number of appointment bookings that you have been doing so far. Okay, again, you can implement this, and if you're already doing other acquisition channels, you can already like integrate this with other acquisition channels to make it even better. But for the sake of this course, we're just focusing right now in people that are just using LinkedIn, which for some niches are good enough for start. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching. Everything that you need and all of the PDF, Excel sheet, Chrome extensions are in the link below. Now, if you want to know how you can actually automate all of this process and only invest 20 minutes per day to book between 15 to 25 meetings every single month, watch the next video here. See you in the next video.